Let's go, let's go, let's go. All right.
Oh, bro, it's the Marty A. Johnson Show. Yes, we're here at 7:30. My co-host is already here. All right, so let's let her. Fisher Rod Boy, get yourself together.
All right, we good.
Look, I didn't get the memo. I'm about to say I changed my shirt. I just want to make sure we're good on our end. Look, we got guests already in the waiting room waiting for us and everything. So, bro, you good?
Yeah, we good. Let's go.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and let our guests in. We got OG talk tonight. Who you want to let in first on the panel? It's Charlene, Viv, and Antoine.
Let Viv in first. OG first.
He's an OG. Let's let Viv in first.
Let the OG in.
We gotta give everyone their own spotlight.
Just a sec. Don't go live yet because I gotta fix my camera.
We're already live. Hello, y'all. You gotta be ready with us.
No, see, no.
Oh, look at your background. We didn't get the memo.
Exactly.
Mr. Raleigh boy, we did not get the memo.
Nah, we didn't get that.
Okay.
Well, I like her background. Look, we need to change ours, don't we?
She got to show up.
Let's go.
No, what you need to do? No, no. But thank you for doing that. We appreciate it.
No problem.
How you doing?
Raleigh boy, you see your name on here too? With official Raleigh boy, baby.
I see it too. Look at it. Yeah, I like that.
I'm trying to get the view proper so I don't, because it's a short one. My girlfriend makes them. So
Look, people, the panel's ready to get in. We let you in first. Official Robert, why we let her in first?
Because she the OG. You got to respect the OGs on this edition.
that's right. And look at that. Look at y'all let me in first and I surprised both of y'all.
I'm very surprised. Look, we got, look, made me want to change my background.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna say y'all. Don't worry.
So look, is this your era right here?
Yeah, I know Guerilla Black. I mean, I don't know him personally, but you know.
But he definitely got a story. I didn't realize when I did my research, he got a story.
Yeah, yeah.
Let me let these kids in. Let me let this youngin in. Let me let the other elder in. Charlene. Nana.
Call her Nana.
So, Charlene, sometimes she be cussing sometimes. Sometimes with her, you don't know what to expect.
Yeah, you don't know which one you're gonna get that day. You gonna get Nana,
how are you?
Nana or auntie that have that whole of yams.
Charlene, what's up?
What's up, baby? I'm good. How y'all doing?
Hold on. Charlene, right now you need to change that feelings. You need to change that background. Your ceiling fan very dusty. I see it. No, I can't with you right now. No, why you got the, huh?
No, I was telling her just bring it down some so the light don't glare in it. Yeah.
Please. Charlene, why you change your background?
I'm not technical like that. I like that, Viv. I like that a lot.
Love it.
I have to get a double one so it could, you know, I don't have this wall in the.
I love it. Look, you said you gonna make sure you together.
Yeah. Yeah, I ain't like the way that looked last week. I was like, I got to pep up. I need a light. I need a background. If I'm gonna be shoved in a corner, got to
be. Boy. Here's Robert. I don't know what's going on with Antoine over there. He's Antoine today. What's going on with him over there?
I ain't seen.
Look at him.
I ain't seen fam. Let me see what's
yo. We got a bone. We got a bone to pick with him already. Boy, give him the business real quick, because this show is brought to you by Fisher Raleigh. Boy, give Antoine the business because we got a bone to pick with him because he's moving too fast right now.
Antoine,
tell Antoine. This is not Antoine. We got a message for Lavelle because this is Antoine right here.
Bamo. When we got work going on like we got going on, don't post anything probably before we move towards it. Going forward, if we got anything going forward, let the page lead the post, I think, first, so we can be in sync. Because they following a certain wave of it. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Please you're rushing the process here. Because look, you already talking about Taj. We don't want to take away Guerilla Black, who's already here. We don't want to take away from that.
Anything old is good though. Anything old, you can put up anything old though. Anything we did as far as yesterday and before, you can always come back with that and recap that. Boom, boom. Keep it saucy like that.
Got you.
Yeah, but we appreciate the love though. Do you
No
know who our
doubt.
special guest is? OG is already here. He's already here.
Let's go. Where GB at?
Lavelle, do you know who he is? Do you do your research?
Absolutely. I know Guerilla Black is. I'm pretty familiar with Guerilla Black.
Let's
So,
go.
look, so we're gonna let this OG in real quick.
All right.
I don't like Charlene's background. We love Charlene though.
I can't, you know.
Wait, I'm gonna have to turn off my Beyonce fan. I was hot. Y'all see my
Okay. But look, I love Charlene, but Fisher Rye Boy, real quick, if I let Guerilla Black in. Let it have to do something with Candy Licious Dream. She'll post that real quick, won't she?
But I did post today.
No, come on, the background.
Oh, okay. I didn't.
getting on you because you know I'm all up in the Marty A. Johnson show for real. Oh, I still got my company name on here.
We love. Okay, well, let's let our guests in real quick. So let's get with it. Charlene, we still love you though.
I love y'all too.
Hold on. He definitely is a bet in the game right now. Go ahead and share this video because this is the Marty A. Johnson show with a Fisher Rye Boy. He definitely is an OG, but we got to walk him into 2021 with all the new technology and all that stuff. So Fisher Rye Boy, we got our special guest. I see him coming in before. And please share this video. We're about to have good OG talk. Real good OG. Because look, I got 4 pages worth of notes. I was like, good gracious, he definitely got a story.
Yes.
I was like back in college at Shaw University doing my essays. Bro got a story. No, shout out to Shaw University.
Shout out to Guerilla Black, man.
Yes.
Yes.
So look, what's up, Mr. Raleigh NC? I see you. Even though you don't invite us to nothing, we love you though, bro. So look, he's getting together. We want to give him a formal introduction. Real good. So I see him dialing in. So look, go ahead and share this video. Also, I might even let you call in at 1-877-627-8990. Even though it's May 11th, I still got something for you. Want to pop off now? I want you to, please. I want you to.
Be like, bring it.
I want you to. You can't do that on the Marty A. John show with the Fisher Raleigh Boy because we got something for you. So look, we appreciate y'all sharing this video. We're about to have good for all you people that be, doing your thing and all that. Guerilla Black, go ahead and turn your camera on so they don't think we lying over here.
Well, hold on 1 second. Let me figure this out, huh?
Oh my gosh, she sound like
Lavelle, tell them how to do it.
Hold on.
You're on your
wait,
phone
wait.
at the bottom. You should see something that says stop video. You click that button and it'll undo the black screen.
Perfect. I just seen the black lady about to come up. Perfect.
There you go.
What's pop like, huh?
Peace, bro. We're glad you're here.
What's up, big bro?
Hey,
What's
So
going
look.
on? What's happening?
Before we get started, Fisher Raleigh Boy, please give a nice introduction with this OG right here, because we about to have good talk right now.
Yes.
Okay,
That
y'all.
part.
We got the big bro himself. You know
What's
what I'm saying? Official tissue, OG status, East Coast, West Coast, all over the coast representative. You know what I'm saying? We got Guerilla Black in the building, y'all. Y'all give it up for him.
What's going on,
Legendary Guerilla
everybody?
Black,
How
y'all.
doing,
Y'all give it
man?
up for him.
Thank y'all so much, man. Thank y'all.
Peace, bro. We're glad to have you. So this is the Marty A. Johnson Show. I'm Marty, just in case you don't know. That's my co-host right here, Official Ride Boy. And first off, let me shout out Boss Lady, because she been hitting me up for a minute. We ain't gonna get
Man.
going. I said, girl.
Hey, man. Yeah, man. We definitely got to shout out Boss Lady, man. Boss Lady put this thing together, man. And she let me know, man, your boy, man, she's like, man, Marty, man, we definitely finna do this. This is something that need to be done. So definitely, man, I really appreciate y'all having me.
Well, I appreciate y'all. But look, first I want to say welcome home. We're glad to have you back out in these streets and all that stuff. I want you,
Right.
I want you to sit back, relax, smoke a few for me and all that.
Yeah,
Puff
I'm
real,
gonna smoke one for you, homie. I got one
look,
for you, homie.
look,
I got one
puff
for you.
real good, cause
Oh yeah.
Because I see you been making your rounds. That's good for them. But a
Yeah,
little bit different from me and Official Ride Boy. This is real talk and conversation. We don't do interviews here. Definitely don't.
exactly, homie, that part.
So first off, I'm glad you made it. So it's a whole new world right now for you, huh?
Absolutely, 100%.
So where you at right now?
Right now, man, I'm in the studio right now. We getting ready to mix down a few records or whatever. We're gonna be recording a few records. You know, we just been working, man.
Okay. What city are you on? Are you on the East Coast, West Coast? Where you at?
You know, I'm from Compton, California, and I'm right now located in Los Angeles, California.
Nice. I'm ready to go back out there in June. So look, let's
Hey,
go ahead and
when you coming, you say you coming out here in June?
Yeah, I'm actually because we're gonna talk about that later. Yeah, we're actually because they're doing the BET Awards June 20th in Vegas. So when I'm there, I'm actually gonna be in LA. I'm gonna be there that whole week. So I gotta make my rounds. Everyone want to snatch me up while I'm there.
Right.
Everybody and their aunties. we definitely gonna make our round. So look, before we get to the music and all that, bro, I didn't realize. I feel like I was back in college because I had to do like an essay. It was like a 10-page of notes. I was like, bro, got a story.
Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah.
Look, and I was familiar, but I wasn't familiar. I was like,
okay.
Yeah. So take me back to one of my favorite places in the world. Shout out to the Shy. A lot of people don't know you was even born there. So
definitely, man. You know,
take me back then. How you come out to the Compton? For those
man,
that don't know,
I was born in Cook County Hospital. You know, for all y'all out there in the Chi-Town, y'all know about it. Shouts out to all my family on the west side, all my family on the south side. Definitely, I was a young boy. You know what I'm saying? I was a young boy, and you know, my family. You know, my grandmother, my grandfather. You know, I got cousins all on, you know, in the Wild Hunters, you know what I'm saying, all throughout that whole piece. But I was a young boy, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, from there, my mother ended up migrating with my grandparents down to Mississippi. And then from Mississippi, you know what I'm saying, we stayed there for a short, brief period of time. And my mother, she realized that, you know, Mississippi would be a trap. So she ended up bringing us, you know what I'm saying, directly to, you know, Compton, California.
I like the West Coast. Like I said, it's a whole nother universe, out there.
Yeah.
It is for real. And
it totally is. I mean, you know, just imagine, you know, I was a young boy, so you know, me coming to Compton, you know, was a total culture shock in itself because I had never been, you know, anywhere really, and I was real young to be able to first come and live on Tamarind. And then from there, my mother, you know, ended up moving to, you know, Compton and Arambi. And so me going to Compton High, me going to Whaley Middle School, all of those areas, you know, just, you know, they gang infested, but it's real. It's definitely real.
Yeah, for those that just late to the Marty A. John show with Official Ride, we definitely got one of the true OGs, Guerilla Black, who definitely has a story. Like I said, a lot of people, because you're not painting a pretty picture. The way you're talking about it, it seems like people don't really know that life. Like, tell people that life there is for real. You really can't walk across the street. You better not have on a certain color. I don't care if you're going to the mailbox. I mean, that streets are for real out there.
Yeah, man. You got to realize Compton is a small area, and you got so many gangs in this small little city, and to have all of these gangs, you know, when you, especially the first place that I lived at was on Tamarind, and you know, from there my mother ended up moving to Ponce City and Elm, and I lived in the Elm streets, and so I would have to walk literally to Whaley Middle School. And just imagine me being young, the 6th grade, and you know, my homies, you know what I'm saying, they was from Santana, and so we going to Whaley, and you know, it was a total shock because, you know, at that time I'm affiliated and they full-fledged Crippin'. So being there, you know, it ain't nothing but P-Funks. It's the mob, it's Limehood, it's Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? It's all kind of power rules over there. So from the gate, that shit wasn't no joke, because immediately, well, in them days, homie, you know, all this, you know, cats talking about these poles and these sticks. No, nigga, you had to have handles back then, nigga. You had to have mitts. Motherfucker beat your ass for real, for real, for real. And every day, motherfucker testing it. And it got to a point to where it had been tested so many times. Once they realized that it was USDA approved, motherfuckers realized, like, yo, you get at them niggas, man. Them niggas win, lose, or draw. It ain't gonna be easy. But I guess over a period of time, you know, motherfuckers began to say, okay, it is what it is. These niggas they still coming every day, regardless of, man, period. So, I mean, yeah, that Compton, you know, people really, you can go to any other place, you know, in the country, but it's no place like Compton. It's no place like the Hub. You know what I mean? It's one of the, you know, cradles of, you know, of gang culture and West Coast lifestyle, period, point blank.
Bro, when you was affiliated with your friends, you know, growing up in Compton, I mean, I know you had ran into a lot of things. And what was some of the let me say, who were a lot of the gang territories giving you a lot of issues as you was growing up as a kid, running through the hood, running through Compton, man? Did you have any like a lot of run-ins with certain gang members or certain sets or whatever?
Yeah, you know, that's just Compton. You can't escape it. So imagine me being a young bull. I'm 14, 13 years old, going to the Compton swap meet with a full-blown Jerry curl, homie, in khakis on. So a nigga immediately finna test that. A nigga gonna test that. Ain't no, you know, you putting it on thick, nigga finna see what it's really made of. And that's just what it was back then. And then when I became, you know, I really got into the gang shit myself, you know, it's just full blown, and that shit ain't no joke. So I see a lot of the shit that's going on now and what's going on in this new day and age and in this new generation. It's nothing compared to that, because it was full-fledged. That shit was serious. That shit was a way of life. And, you know, when a dude be from a hood, that's his family, them his loved ones, them the people he grew up with, them the niggas that, you know what I'm saying, shot for him, them the niggas who got in the squabbles for him. So, you know what I'm saying, that shit is bonded by blood, period, point blank.
Right.
So when did the music come? When did the music take place throughout all this? When did you really want to take it serious? Because I know you played in, even though you were affiliated, people don't know you played trombone, you know, instruments, stuff like that. You know, you from the hood, they look at you seriously, they look at you sideways your mouth. What does nigga know about playing instruments and stuff like that? So when did the music really take full force for you?
I mean, you know, music have always been a, you know, intricate part of my life, and it's been something, man, it's been my passion, man. And so from you know, the time of me being a young boy, you know, my step pops at the time, he had all of these records, and it would be Bobby Womack, Brenton Wood, Percy Sledge, Hell Melvin and the Blue Notes, Earth, Wind and Fire, all that real shit, real music. And so to be able to introduce that, I mean, that real music, man, that shit. You know, I remember sitting in the pen, man, you see a motherfucker laying in his bed with tears in his eyes listening to that shit. You know, the crazy thing of it is me being a youngster, you know, I was so mesmerized with hip hop from Ron DMC, Chubb Rock, Cool G Rap, Big Daddy Kane. So imagine me, a young little nigga running around Compton, homie, and I'm listening to this. And so out of nowhere, you know, you hear Ice-T 6 in the morning, and it just changed the whole wave of the whole West Coast, because everybody realized now we can talk about our life. We can talk about what we go through. We can talk about our struggles. We can talk about our squabbles. We can talk about the homie getting shot. We can talk about selling this dope. We can talk about ironing up these dickies. We can talk about raising these pit bulls and these pigeons, homie. We can talk about this shit, riding around in that deuce, homie. Nigga don't know about that shit, man. Nigga die about that shit. Nigga live by that shit, nigga. And his mama know about it, and his auntie know about it, and his uncle know about it. And niggas is there at the barbecues, the family get together. So when Ice-T did that, it was a whole paradigm shift for the West Coast, period.
Shout out to Ice-T, man. Shout out to Ice-T, man.
Exactly, the God.
Straight up.
Yeah.
I like how you mix a little bit of East Coast, West Coast. Because sometimes one set, West Coast just know all West Side and vice versa. People from East Coast, no, it's very rare. So throughout
That
the
nigga,
year,
man, when niggas say Rakim is the God. No, nigga, for us, Ice-T is the God of that reality rap. When I say that, he is one of the true legends, the true gods of the West Coast. You can't say Easy. You can't say Dr. Dre. You can't say Snoop Dogg. You can't say Too Short without saying the God, Ice-T, period. That was my mentor. He brought me in the game. He's the first person to ever put me in the studio, who sat me down and told me, nigga, I need you to remember this shit. I need you to close your eyes. I need you to visualize this shit. So when a nigga rides to this shit, you speaking to his soul, you speaking to his spirit, you speaking to his lifestyle, you speaking to what he stand on.
Well said.
Period.
Real talk, real life.
coming up, Ice-T, definitely a legend. Who are some other people that we might know that really just kind of not unless you took you underneath your wing that you really fucks with, or just really just honed you in and said, look, bro, this is what the game is. East Coast or West Coast before you even got signed.
Well, again, I told you about those influential artists off of the East Coast that I listened to.
Somebody you met in person. That was asked.
But not, you mean met in person?
Yeah.
I mean,
somebody you might have kicked it with, just hung out with, might have seen them at a show, out in an event. Some people that you might have got with, and you're like, oh, they cool, I'm fucking with them. And they fuck with you the same way.
I mean, at that time, me coming into the industry, that was the first person that I ever met in the industry that was really a legend, So from that time, it took a long period of time. Once I got signed and, I was able to be around a lot of other artists, whether it be John Legend, Sierra, all of these different artists, I was able to go and, see, and be around and meet and shake their hand and talk to them, on a personal level, but prior to that, it was Ice-T because he was like, to me, at that time, it wasn't really a lot of other artists. Then as I began to record, I ended up meeting Daz, and I ended up meeting Corrupt, and I ended up meeting Nate Dogg, and I ended up meeting all of these other artists that, have played such instrumental parts of the West Coast.
How did you really get, throughout all that, how did you really end up getting signed to Virgin?
Well, it was so crazy. It was right after my first wife had passed away. My first wife passed away of spinal meningitis.
Oh, wow.
And I told myself that I was done rapping. I had been in the streets a long, long time. And I had lost somebody who was very near and dear to me. And in this life, it's rare to meet, people or a woman who you can call your soulmate, somebody who understands you on a level that's, different from any other woman that you lay with or be with or understand. It's just a spiritual connection. And so when I lost her, I felt like I lost a big part of me. I really lost, I took a big L on that one, homie, because, in this life, you may meet one or two. And if the good Lord, he good to you, he lets you see, that one or two. And I lost that, and I had to watch that, and I had to watch her pass away, in the hospital. So to go through that, it took a big part of me, and that was the first time in my life I wasn't feeling music. And so my brother, it was his birthday, and this is after her passing, and us burying her, and it's so crazy. He was like, yo, bro, I want you to come up here, and, I want you to come to the studio. It's my birthday. I'm like, yeah, fuck all that shit, nigga. I ain't coming to no motherfucking studio. And the nigga was like, yeah, bro, it's me, nigga. It's your brother, nigga. Nigga, I'm your blood, nigga. You can't do that for me. And I was like, bro, I got you, bro. I got you. So I ended up going to the studio, and the nigga was like, yo, Black, hear this beat. As soon as he played it, I already had the verses and the hook. He played another one, and I had verses and a hook. He played another one, and I had verses and a hook. In the entirety, it took 17 minutes to lay down 3 songs. And
wow.
I always wrote on my head. I never wrote on paper. I ain't started writing on paper until I came home from the pen, you know, shit. My memory ain't the same as it used to be. I was young, so you know, after you go through the war and go through so much shit and fight niggas and all that shit, my brain just don't work the same. But nevertheless, it worked. You know, I leveraged it that day, and you know, those songs came out to become classics. And the dudes who recorded it, you know, I never paid it no mind. I just was like, nigga, these are some songs. And I went back to living my life. I'm back trapping. I'm working a job. I'm trying to pay my bills. I got my lights. I got my gas. You know, my partner gone. You know what I'm saying? So it's all on me. And I'm still dealing with losing this person. And I'm still trying to provide and take care of my baby brother. You know, my mom, you know, I'm taking care of my brother and myself and all of the different responsibilities that come with it. And so it's just so crazy. And so them dudes ended up shopping the records. So I didn't know that they were shopping the records around and shit. I'm like, nigga, fuck them records. Nigga, I just did that shit for my Brody. And the niggas was like, yo, we got a meeting with you, man, with Pete Farmer, A&R over there at Virgin. And I was like, yeah. And so they was like, yeah, man, niggas loving them records. We got another meeting with the boy over there at Def Jam West. We got another meeting over here with Sony Epic. We got another meeting with the boy Tom Wally and them boys over there at Warner. And so each one of them were vying for my attention and trying to pull me off on meetings on their own. And it's just so crazy that they was all the best of friends, and it ended up, you know, causing, you know, separation amongst them because greed, you know. Yeah. And so when they seen the numbers that was being offered at the present time, you know, it made more sense with Pete, because Pete was like, yo, nigga, you can really do this, man. And so I ended up going in and recording more records. And so I was like, man, but this shit ain't paying me, nigga. I'm out here. I'm in the streets, nigga. I'm out here, nigga.
I need
cash. He was like, nigga, I'm like, nigga, right now, nigga, I got a 3-day notice, nigga. What the fuck you talking about? You talking about this rapping shit, nigga? Fuck that rapping shit, nigga. I'm trapping, nigga. I'm out here, nigga, in the field with it. And so he was like, nigga, I go get you a bag, nigga. I show you what I'm about, nigga. I was like, go get a bag, nigga. Go get it. And that nigga went and got me 14 bands. And I was like, nigga, man, what? It was like, man, sign here. What? Sign where? Okay. We got another 200. We got another 200 and what was it? 235 more bands for you. Oh, is that right? Oh, y'all playing? Okay, y'all you playing? He was like, nigga, you sign this shit, then people finna deposit that bag, homie. People deposited that bag, man. I quit my job at Target, and I quit trapping.
You know what? I have and look, and I'm glad we got the OG talk. But some, you know, I'm good. You give us real talk, because we actually direct question. We just have great direct conversation, and we got some people that they dance around the situation. I didn't get a good advance. You were straight.
Nigga, I was straight. Nigga, them people gave me, bro, 250 bands, homie. I paid my attorneys 20 bands, Peter Lopez. Right. And the rest of the bread was my bag. So I got half of the bag up front and half of the bag when I turned the album in. So, man, the people at Virgin at that time and how they was dealing with me, and, you know, they treated me, you know, I feel like I still got a shitty end on the back end of it, because, you know, when you go into back then, deals were set up. You didn't know what you were being taxed on, what the interest was, or what was what. You know, because those numbers have this compounded fucking interest on it. You know, they start coming up with all kind of goddamn shit you owe them. But at the time, shit, I'm like, shit, what's, you know, either I'm going to Target, nigga, and I'm finna go, you know, move these little 5 blocks I got, or, nigga, shit, it is what it is.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, plus you were still, during that time, it was still an era when people was actually still buying physical records. There wasn't really the streaming, basically not what it is right now. You was really Definitely. In the people were actually buying music, even buying even buying singles back then.
It was about us being
right.
It was about us being outside. We was outside, able to be physical with the crowd, with the people. We was able to reach music. You can get the music across more easy because we right here with you. You know what I'm saying?
That part, because you know what I'm saying. You could back in the Gap, homie. Back in the Gap, a nigga could just jump out his whip, homie, and just, nigga, look here, homie. This is my mixtape. Nigga, who is you? Nigga, nah, I'm Guerilla Black, homie. Oh, okay. Yeah, homie. But you know, I do, you know, any donation that's possible, homie. You know, it's definitely accepted.
Right.
Is that right? Yeah, nigga, that's right. So, well, shit, nigga, here, nigga, here go $20, nigga. Oh, here go 10, nigga. So shit, a nigga make him $500-600 a week just on mixtapes out his car. So I mean, to a nigga, these niggas, these astronomical numbers and shit. No, nigga, but shit, $600 on top of nigga what you trapping, on top of what you punching clock,
right,
nigga, make a difference, nigga.
Right.
Period, point blank.
Add that to the pot.
That part.
That's right.
Now, was you happy with the whole creative process of the first album? What was you pleased with? Because with new artists, first deals, sometimes just do what the label says. Was you really happy with the process? For singles, what to pick and all that? Was you happy with it?
You know, as an artist, man, we don't know how the public's perception is going to be to a record that we cut. If I was to cut a record right now, which I'm going to do tonight, I don't know what your reaction, her reaction, and his reaction is going to be to it. I'm looking at it from an artistic standpoint. I don't know exactly how, it's going to be viewed upon. So when I cut Compton, which was my single, I was like, this is going to be an album joint. So we're going to use the Sister Nancy sample, if I'm correct. And, well, let's just say the intro of Belly. That's what I love the most about Belly. God bless the dead, rest in peace, my nigga DMX. Belly. And so when I heard it come on, I'm like, oh, fuck, this is such a fucking huge record. And so I was out in Memphis with my boy Carlos Brody. Shouts out to Carlos Brody, man. I'm telling you, man, you're a motherfucker, boy. But anyway, he took and he sampled and he put the track, he put the beat together, and boom, bam. I'm like, damn, wow, look at this, man. This dude was just so creative in the way that his mind worked. And, you just seen how he was able to just use his gift. And from there, the label ended up getting the record. And at the time, Beanie Man was my label mate. Man, they shot the record out to Kingston or wherever he was at. And man, he sent the record back. And so I get a call from my A&R. And when my A&R called me, he like, Black, you have to get your big ass up here right now. Not now, but right now. And, as soon as I got up there, he had the speakers up in the office and shit, my nigga Pete. You know what I'm saying? Pete, he up in there, redhead rocking, and he hit the play button, and I'm like, what the fuck? That nigga Beanie Man killed this shit. And when I look back at it now, I look at that record because I'm able to say, damn, it was a mixture of this West Coast lifestyle over this Jamaican beat with this crazy Jamaican artist and me talking about the streets of Compton and able to paint that visual of my city and bring Beanie Man to my city. And it was just so dope. And then when I heard the record, I was like, wow. I never imagined the record would come out like that. I didn't even know they were sending it to Beanie Man. And when they sent it to Beanie Man, I was just so grateful, that he would even bless my record. You know what I mean? Like, nigga, you're a new artist. I don't have to do shit for you.
Shout out to Beanie
Shout out to Beanie Man, man. Definitely love you, man.
Beanie Man is a musical genius. Guerilla Black, you don't know. Beanie Man, he's a friend of this show. I actually met him twice. Three times,
Beanie
I'm sorry.
Man, I done did 2 or 3 shows with Beanie Man. And
cool
man,
as hell.
Cool. Listen, but when he do a show in Jamaica, when Beanie Man do his show in Jamaica, they call Beanie Man Moses. They literally bow to that man, homie. That man is that is the king of dancehall reggae, bro. Period. That's the living legend. Outside of Bob Marley, he is the living legend.
Yeah, literally. Beanie Man is the man.
Beanie Man is, man, you look at his track record, you look at the records that he's done and the music that he sold and how many artists that he's featured and been on records with over the span of his career. I mean, he's legendary. Total top, level, top tier legend.
Top tier legend.
And that goes out even being said. We all as soon as say the bit bow down right there. Let me ask you, because on our show, with me and the Fisher Rod Boy, we have artists, we have our panelists, sisters, artists, management, entrepreneurs, things like that. When you do features and collaborations, even though when you're label mates, does that still come out your recoup, or the label just putting it on as a favor for the new artist? That still come out your budget.
That still come out your budget. The man, it's his work, it's his craft, it's his artistry. So label made or not, it's still money to be broke up. What's the difference? Because he signed to your label, it doesn't make any difference. It's still his work, it's still his craftsmanship. So it definitely has to be compensated. And so definitely, man, again, I don't know how it goes now with a lot of different things, for me to speak on that would be me assuming, so I'm not, but back then, definitely, artists get on your record, you compensate them and give them his splits.
That's right. He's still working. He working still. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, homie.
Exactly. It didn't work.
Exactly.
We appreciate that dollar. Why did you leave Virgin after the first album, even though you had a nice little advance and they, from what you're telling me, they took care of you, they took care of the album. Why did you leave so fast after the first album?
At the time, man, labels go through what's called bloodbaths. And, when the numbers ain't right, when the upper echelon, which is inside of the labels and these execs and chairmen, they start looking at the numbers, they start doing what's called a bloodletting. And people start getting fired left and right. And at the time, they brought in Jermaine Dupri. And so when they brought Jermaine Dupri, Janet Jackson only wanted him to, executive produce her project. So Jermaine Dupri at the time, he had a lot of hot records and he had a hell of a track record. So it only made business sense for them to make him the head of, the urban department for Virgin. And so when I was working on my second project at the time, I had a meeting with Jermaine Dupri, and he and I clashed heads on creative differences, and he's a legend in his right. He's made so much music, but that's like me being a West Coast nigga and trying to tell a down South nigga how to make music. It could never happen. Right. Because of the simple fact that niggas in the South live a total different lifestyle. They culture, the way that they was raised, the way that they mama raised them, they mama's mama raised them, they cousin, and how they live every single day. And so it's kind of hard for someone to really understand someone from another part of the country. All we can do is really appreciate the artisticness of the music. Now, it's a difference if you've lived this lifestyle. If you rode around in that Deuce, if you rode around with that Jerry curl, if you rode around in that khaki suit, if you've been on that block, if you done twisted up your fingers, if you done took your phase with them enemigos, period, point blank. I mean, I love you, I love him for everything that he's done for the, the culture period. And, he's a legend. Listen to the sound that he helped create throughout the South. But, it's kind of hard to mesh things when we come from two different creative differences, period.
Yeah. You can't collide two different journeys and expect for them to be the same. You can't do
exactly.
That don't fit your lane, which is cool.
Right.
Come up.
Shout out to Jermaine, man.
Shout out to Jermaine Dupri, man. Definitely.
Word up. You're a legend. ATL legend.
ATL legend. Definitely, man. Definitely.
When Fisher Rod Boy, I'm from the streets, but I never had to live that street life. All my peoples, because you're an OG, and I can tell you still about that life, my codes. When he's not doing shows with me, I'm sure he got his own stuff. He got his own stuff going on. He got his own stuff going on.
Exactly.
Oh, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. Okay. You remind me. Don't take this wrong way. Don't take this wrong way. You remind me of my older brother. Right. Big dude, about his business, about that life.
Don't got a problem going to get a job. Don't got a problem.
Will still take care of his own. Ride or die, regardless.
Exactly. Exactly. Before you can do anything and be anything, you got to be a man first, homie.
First.
So before you can be a preacher, you could be a preacher, a president, a mayor, a trap nigga, a rap nigga. You got to be a man first, and a man. You got to be a man first, homie. Before any and all things, you got to be a man first.
And that solves a lot of problems that you see every day out here just on some bullshit. That's all the problems.
Once you understand you're a man, and the responsibilities that come with being a man.
That's right.
You know, being a man, that's on all levels and any level. I mean, you got to be a man before you're a father. You know, a son, you got to be a man.
Man first.
A man first. And so, you know, shout out to your brother, if you know, because if his persona reminds you, that's exactly what it is. And he's being a man first, period.
Yeah, that's why I love his brother, man. That's why I love your brother, man, because that's why I got from him when I met him.
And that ain't being shady. You know, our pops wasn't around, so he was like my pops.
Your brother,
That's
your
the
brother
same
dope.
way I was to both of my brothers, man.
But
like,
see, I get that. I got that feel. I got that feel from just by talking to Benny. What I'm about to say is, you have success. You know, you're on the verge, like right here, trying to take in. We all been there trying to take in. Is it hard to turn that street shit off? Is it hard?
Well, you got to understand something.
Break it down to me, people that don't know.
I'll go even deeper than street shit. It's conditioning.
Yeah.
The way you condition is the way that your cognition works. Cognition means the way that you think about things. So your condition influences the way that you think. And then the choices ultimately that you make, they work all in those things. So if you want to wonder why somebody made a choice that he made, look at his conditioning. And then look at that, how that conditioning could have changed the way that he think about it. If you a street nigga, you've been a street nigga, you've been indoctrinated in this lifestyle. And so you understand this way of thinking for so long because you've been conditioned to think this way. So ultimately, a street nigga only gonna make choices that pertain to that, period. So his choices is only gonna be that of what he think about it. What he think about comes from the way, you know, he was raised, which is his condition.
That's a very, very great way to put, bro. That's the best way to put that, because that's the truth. You know what I'm saying? That's the truth.
Right.
That's the truth. It's called cognitive thinking. If you want to get into it, that's cognitive thinking. It's from what you became is your cognitive thoughts. You know what I'm saying? I just totally understand.
Exactly, and that's because you've been conditioned. So the people that, you know, your environment, if it was gunshots, if it's niggas selling dope, niggas riding around, bitches out there selling ass, all of that shit. Now the way that you think about things, oh, this bitch out here selling pussy. Oh, this nigga really about his money. This nigga stacking his bread. I need to be about my money.
There you
know
go.
what I'm saying? Oh, that nigga ain't letting no nigga disrespect him. Oh, that nigga finna go take that fade. Oh, that nigga finna go get that burner. Oh, I need to go get that burner if a nigga get at me like that. Or I need to go take that fade if a nigga get at me like that.
Product of your
so
environment.
Exactly. So now I think this way. And so the choices is, oh, homie, oh, you need that? Let's go get that, homie, real quick. Nigga, come on, let's step to the back, homie. Or you know what? You know, yeah, that part. So that's exactly what it is, because you've been conditioned to think like that for so long, it becomes who you are. And so when a person want to change, he has to consciously understand that this is the way, this is what I seen. I came up, there was no father in my home. My mother running the streets. I'm running with the homies. The homies is in the streets. The homies got that sack. The homies got them burners. Nigga, I need to provide. I need to do what I need to do to survive out here. So until he decides that, hey, you know what? Maybe I don't need to do that. Maybe I can do this. Maybe if what I was taught was wrong, maybe I can do a different thing. So that's when he becomes where he can sit down and really think about what the fuck he thinking about, and think about exactly what's going through his mind. Do I really need to go in there and rob that nigga? Or do I really need to go pick up that stick right now and go get at this nigga? Huh? And so when he start thinking, wait a minute, no, I ain't got to do that shit. I ain't got to do that shit. I can do this shit.
Sometimes, I got you. But Picture Our Boy, I always tell people, y'all might see smiley showmo Marty, but I always sometimes I have to give motherfuckers a reminder. I'm still that little hood nigga. That I'm just a light switch away. I'm still about that life. And look, and bro, I say that every week. I have to give people look, like I got a kid. Side note, I got a kid, and my son never seen Hood Marty. Every time he see me around my peoples and them, he always says, Dad, this is your peoples. They're like, boy,
Exactly.
you don't know your pops. Your pops
You don't know
something
Pop.
up.
Hey, I'll be having to tell my
I
son the
always,
same
you
thing.
know what I mean? I always gotta
Listen,
give him,
I had
you
to
know
tell
exactly what
my
I'm talking about.
son this. I tell my son, nigga, don't let the smooth taste fool you, boy. Do
You know
not
exactly
let
what
the
I'm talking about.
smooth taste fool. I just look
Yeah.
like this. I just look like this. Don't never let the smooth taste fool you. Any corner you been around, any bush you gonna hide, anything you think you
I've
done
been
thought
there.
you could do, nigga,
been
I done did it. I done reversed. I done parked there. I done pulled up. I done jumped out there. Anything you could think about it, nigga, I done done it, nigga. Period.
Sometimes you gotta give people a reminder. I was like, show more Marty's
Oh,
real
yep.
nice, but you haven't met Connecticut Marty. He's still here. Moving on, let's get back to Guerilla Black, because you know I
Right.
always got something for you. But now, but look, no, I fucks with you for real.
Right.
And that's for real. That's definitely for real. Why is it? And then my coach gonna play. I'm not even gonna ask about that. Fuck that, because I like the talk we're having. Why is it that people sometimes you evolve, just like you said, you evolve into a whole nother plateau. You know, you're trying to take it to the next level. Then why motherfuckers that one time want to throw shots at you? Game, Daz, and all them. Why people had to go to that? You know, you plateaued. Another time, like, yo, bro, I'm not about that, but if you want to go there, I'm there. Why people coming at you like that when not gonna say you left that life alone,
I
but
can answer it, bro. I can answer for you,
Go
bro.
ahead.
I can answer for you. I can answer for you, Black. Black, can I answer for you, Black?
Go
I got
ahead.
him.
Go ahead,
I
go
got
ahead.
him, Black.
You do it.
You gotta back me up, Black. If I'm wrong, you gotta stop my
All
track.
right, I'm definitely gonna do
All right,
it.
check it out. Let me because I was very concerned about that because I remember that clear. I remember when Black came out. You know what I'm saying? Black was popping, and everybody mistaking him as big and all of that. But then niggas, okay, they say before they knew this man, they judge him off his material. Okay, and if he did have a voice similar to someone, I mean, you're not thinking, like he said, to go back to you being a man first. You're not thinking. This man had this before you knew him. So how can you judge that man, but he always been that? So the point of it was as niggas weren't thinking, they was getting what the streets was pumping, and they took it, and they just like Black said, they started thinking cognitive on the way they was raised, and they kind of attack bro, without thinking about the shit.
Yeah, and what you say is definitely true to a very large extent. But then there was personal situations in which took place. There was, you know, me and Game was really, really cool at one point. We got a record together, me and this man. There was a conversation that took place between him and I, and he know what that conversation was. I won't enter into what that conversation was.
That's old shit.
Exactly. But from that conversation, the dynamics of our friendship evolved towards the negative. And it shouldn't have, because at the end of the day, we two young niggas coming from Compton at the time. We both definitely trying to get out here and do our thing. Yeah. And so there was another situation that took place with Daz, with some recordings that we did. And when we recorded some records.
Is it during the second album, or this is just doing records?
This is during the first album. This is during the first album.
Okay, go ahead.
And so when he and I and Superfly ended up cutting a record, we cut multiple records, which were intended only for mixtape purposes. But some of the records was really, really dope. He ended up turning the records in to Virgin with an additional verse from Snoop, also with a request for a certain amount of money for the record. The record was crazy and it was ridiculous. And so from there, in my mind, I wanted to envelop the relationship with Snoop, because I'd already enveloped a relationship with Nate Dogg. I was able to go in the studio, cut a record. Hey, maybe we could change this. Maybe we could do this. Maybe we could do that. Ended up happening, I had took on new management. And when I took on management, they got hold to those records. And someone inside of the office had took those records and ended up putting certain records out that weren't supposed to be put out without them being compensated, or without us further, you know, doing due diligence with those records so that we could, make sure everything was taken care of. They released the motherfucking records.
Gotcha.
And so when they released
Without
the
you
record,
knowing it, correct?
without me knowing it, I did not
Bullshit.
know that shit. So when they released those records, that record in particular, Daz ended up hearing it, and he made some disparaging remarks in the case of saying that he was gonna kill me. And I take that shit really to heart.
Yes.
Because at the end of the day, he had my number. He could have called me. He could have asked me. We could have had this conversation. Nevertheless, that's in the past. Daz is a legend. He's been one of the people who helped shape the West Coast musical landscape for, umpteen years. So with that being said, it was nothing more than a conversation that could have took place. The same with Game. Our conversation that we had that led our situation to evolve towards the negative, it was nothing more than me and him sitting down and he saying, well, okay, for sure, my nigga. I'm glad you, because I considered him such a friend. I say that word and let's focus in on that, a friend, because love comes after loyalty. It's loyalty, then love. And out of my loyalty, I'm having this conversation with him because we would have multiple conversations. So I think, I could have not told him this. I could have not spoke this to him, but I felt that I needed to because of my loyalty to him. And, again, this is another individual who helped reshape the sound of the West lyrically, sonically, and has done so much, and in hindsight, all it was is a conversation. But again, we were young and a lot of things took place and there was a lot of different influences in my camp and in his camp, other than he and I being men and us speaking to each other, which, still to this day, I'm very much open to, because we can do that and we can speak and we can talk. That's, God, he gave us a tongue. And you can look at your biceps, your triceps, your quads, your abs, but he knew that the tongue was the most powerful thing on the body.
That's right.
And so it's nothing more than a conversation, nothing but respect. And shout out to Game, shout out to Daz, because these are individuals, nonetheless, when you look at the West Coast, they are there in the West Coast Hall of Fame, period.
So do you know?
Salute
Here I go.
the Daz, salute the
Hold
Game,
on.
man.
Here I go when I know motherfuckers. So I know. Sorry, y'all. I know people. So I know Jay Sean, aka the Game. So you'll be open to have a conversation, a sit down.
Definitely, man. I'm definitely willing to have a conversation and a sit down with him, man, anytime, because at the end of the day, man, that man, regardless of our situation, how far he pushed the West Coast, period, and he pressed this West Coast everywhere that he went. It was no more than a conversation. And I think in that conversation, I don't know what was going on around him. I don't know how many different people were influencing him, but, nevertheless, it's nothing more than a convo, period. And that's what should have happened 18 years ago. So yeah, definitely.
Yeah, life is too short. People dying and we losing our kings, our queens.
Yeah, man,
we gotta stop that
definitely,
bullshit.
Man. Especially when you're a king who has a voice, and he's a king who has a voice. Like I'm a king, I have a voice, and we are brands, and we've been able to change the way that people think and look at things with the words that come out of our mouth, added with the music. So yeah, man, it's nothing more than us just having a conversation, man. I sat in a federal penitentiary for 8 years, 5 months, man, and it made me really look at things a lot different, a lot different. And in that, to see so much, violence, to see so much pain, to see so much misery, I was blessed to be able to, have this self-awakening to where I could, be self-taught, where I could sit down and read. I had the first time in my life, I was able to read 483 books in there and read about, financial literacy, psychology, all kind of different
Shit
things.
we
So
don't get. Shit we don't have access to.
yeah, when we out here, we just got these phones in our hand, man.
Yeah.
You know, I've been out here 7.5 months, man, and everybody got a phone in their hand. I ain't seen not too many people just pick up a book and just delve into a book and understand things from a different perspective and a different viewpoint, and to be able to take what they get out of that and be able to embrace the ideal. You know, a lot of people are so cynical in this day and age, and, you know, so foolish. You know, a cynic and a fool, they reside on the same side of reality. You know, a cynic can't embrace a new ideal, and the cynic is a fool is too foolish to keep a foolish thought out of his. So when you're looking at the two,
Amen.
you know, they reside on the same side of reality, period.
Yes.
Guerilla Black, I'm gonna say this. I want to touch on this for 10 seconds. Well, first of all, boy, count me. I'm gonna do under 30 seconds. Guerilla Black. I want to say this. Shout out to all the people on lockdown, because a lot of my people on lockdown, keep your head up, because y'all fucks with me hard on YouTube after the show. Y'all write me handwritten letters all the time. You don't ask for money. Y'all fucks with me, the men and the bitches. Well, the ladies, sorry. No, with that being said, I'm not gonna dwell on what happened. Y'all go on them other platforms where he talked about that for 88 minutes. That's not the platform for that, because here we have good conversation. That's not our crutch. So if you want to find out what happened with that, go on that platform, because I ain't talking about all that, because I'm from the streets. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. If you're from the streets, you get what I'm saying. And I'm going to leave it at that. Go on them other platforms and Google it, because Marty A. John Show and Fisher I Boy, that ain't our crutch. We have conversation.
Right.
Moving on from that, here's my question. So, panel, when y'all ask that, if y'all talking about that, I'm going to put you in the waiting room. Y'all go on them other platforms and talk about that. But anyhow, my question is, during the highs and lows, did any of your industry people fuck with you during your low? People reaching out, because, you know, you got your day ones, you got your new day ones, you got your core. Besides your girl, your wife, your kids, anyone industry-wise still fuck with you during your lows that put money on the books? That's what I want to know. I don't want to know about the case. That's what I want to know.
It was a lot of dudes that I ran across throughout this industry and throughout the landscape of this music. But I will say, God bless the dead, my nigga Nipsey.
Oh.
You know, he pulled up on my brother and he would ask, you know, be like, yo, and he hit my brother with some bread. Hit Black's books, man. Make sure Black good. And I respect and love that brother so much.
Wow.
You know, I said, fuck rap, man, while I was in prison. Fuck this shit.
Right.
But when he died, I picked my pen up and I haven't put it down since.
All right.
Yeah, man, when they killed Nip, man, they killed one of the most influential kings, man, of our generation.
Yes.
Someone, man, who not only was raised in these streets, but someone who was able to elevate their mind to another level that rarely we see in this lifetime. The blessing and the magical way that God just was able to leverage his mind to be able to look at music, look at life, look at his community. And so it meant so much to me for him to pull up on my brother and ask about me. How Black doing, man? Is he all right? Everything good with bro? He's like, yeah, man, he doing this thing in there. Yo, man, here, make sure Brody all right up in there. And bro, like, you for real? He was like, man, make sure bro right. That means a lot to me, man. And yeah, that means a lot to me.
Rest in peace.
Straight up. Shout out to Nipsey, man. That's the great, man. Shout out to him and his family.
You remember
man.
when we was in LA, Fisher Rod Boy? LA would see y'all in June. And Fisher Rod Boy, remember when we went to LA and we went by the Marathon store with all the stuff with Nipsey? We seen the truck and all that. We felt that shit hard. You remember that, Fisher Rod, when we went there?
Yeah, I felt
the energy
it, man.
was still strong.
I felt the energy, bro.
That dude was really, like that, man. It wasn't he was really like that, mind, body, and spirit, man. He was really like that. He really cared. He really had a good heart, man.
We could feel the movement. We felt the real movement of his life over there,
real.
man.
The movement was real.
I told bro, I said, yo, bro, man, I said, let's go, man. I said, man, I'm starting to feel bad. Yo, let's go, man. You know what I'm saying? I told bro when we was walking through there, man. And it's beautiful, beautiful murals, man, of the brother Nipsey, man. And we had to go pay respects to Nipsey because what he did.
No,
we had to.
It's just so crazy, man, that I never forget the Benz. I'll never forget me and him was at Statewide, man. I remember, you know, before I had a 750 Li and he had a 745 BMW. And I used to pull up and, you know, over there at 1500 a nothing spot. Back then, you know, glasses would come through there. We'd all go through there and fuck with Nip. And me and Nip would go out and go to different clubs and shit like that, man. And so I never 500, you know, he was pulling up there buying a 2-door 600. And, you know, he just hugged me, man. And, you know, that was the last time I hugged him. This is before my incarceration. And so it was just like, damn, man. I remember that day so vividly. My wife was there. I bought her a Lexus. And I remember he went in there and he was looking at the car. And me and him, we like, damn, nigga, what's popping? Nigga, like, it's going down. Niggas getting their bags. Niggas living their life, bro. And I never forget, I called my brother from the pen and he told me, he was like, Black, he gone. And yeah, that shit, that was a bad day. It was a bad day for me.
I still feel it now. Tell me something else, Rob, because he gonna be
It
he
wasn't
gonna
just
see.
the West Coast. It was a bad day in this world. Like
Yeah.
the marathon continued.
Period.
Marathon continued.
Period.
Don't get me in here crying, Bishop Rob Boy.
Look, he got me up.
Bishop Rob Boy, tell him about either or, please, so I can talk about the new music and all that. With that being said, again, rest in peace to Nip and all that. The marathon continues. While my coach getting his game together, is it hard right now? Kind of like starting over. Is it hard right now? Because you know, it's a whole different world out here. Social media. Is it hard trying to get back in the groove? Let's fuck with me here. Come on. Is it hard out here?
I mean, yeah, man, the music is so competitive, man. And it's the young dudes, man, that's here on the West, man. I mean, you see Draco the Ruler, you know, my boy, you know, free my boy Greedo, man. Definitely, you know, he used to record with my brother Hot Dollar, you know, something vicious, man.
Hot Dollar.
Yeah, definitely Hot Dollar, my brother, man. And you know, Greedo was recording with him, you know, prior to his situation. And I mean, when you look at all of the young dudes out here doing it, my boy Compton AV, love you, boy. You see all of these young dudes out here really doing it, you know, and been doing it for a minute, man. You know, at that time, me and Game at that time was pretty much the precursors to everything that you see here on the West. And really, before dudes was really lyrical to that extent. So, you know, you see the young dudes, the Blue Bloods Clan, and I be hearing them, and you know, my son be playing them. You know, my son, 20 years old now, and he'd be like, "This is what's going on, Dad."
That keeps you relevant too. What's going on in
You're
the
right.
streets? That keeps you.
Exactly.
That lets you know. When you got kids,
Exactly.
you know,
Exactly.
you swagged out.
Right. Right. Exactly. Exactly.
Man, you shouldn't even said how to. You make me want to play sidekick like I'm back in college. You make me want to play that. For real.
Right.
So, are you signed right now to anybody?
Man, right now I'm doing my independent thing, man. The landscape is so different now, and it's a lot of momentum, and it's a lot of more flexibility, man. Just, you know, me and Boss Lady, man, we doing our thing, man. We recording, we out here doing what we do. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, she was one of the inspirational persons people that came in at my, you know, in my, you know, circle with me coming home from incarceration.
How did you meet her? Because I love that girl.
Man, you know what,
man?
Man, Boss Lady, man, is a boss, period, point blank, man. And so I'll never forget, man, you know, I was sitting in my office and I'm in there, you know, I own a hair care company, man, called Hair Gods. And, you know, I'm sitting in there, man. And so, you know, Boss Lady, like, man, you know, I really like this. You know, this is good, you know, quality stuff. You know, you got all natural essential oils in it and everything. Woo, woo. But you do know that you Guerilla Black. I was like, yeah, I know that. You know, you do know that you're a brand. And I'm like, yeah, I know that too. She was like, but do you really know that, King? And I was like, yeah. So, you know, you get in the bag with your Hair Guys, but, you know, there's a bag to get for Guerilla Black.
Yeah.
And so she was like, you know, I want you to come out to KLDs and meet my people and, you know, my family, my brother. Shouts out to my man Boosie. Shouts out to Boss Baby. You know what I mean? And so I went out there, man, and them dudes really just embraced me like a brother, man. I had never been embraced like that, especially me coming home from the penitentiary for some young kings, man, and kings that have been through the same struggle and the same plight as myself, been incarcerated, did bids and ran them streets, you know, don't matter what coast you from, the streets is still the streets, homie. Don't matter. And so for them dudes to embrace me like that, you know, was mind blowing. I felt love, you know, one of the greatest things in the universe. And so, man, they embraced me like I was their family. And, you know, Boss Lady, you know, moved me around throughout the ATL, and we just was out there having a ball. And I really was like, you know, this is what I need to be doing. And she was like, yes, King, this is what you need to be doing. For real, for real. And so, yeah, it's been beautiful ever since.
How you getting?
Boss
I know
Lady.
it's COVID. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, bro. Chris Brown, what you about to say?
I said, shout out to the boss lady, man. She held them down. She
Are you getting shows? Are you getting features? Are you looking for producers?
Man, we've been doing shows. We've been doing features, man. I mean, that's what I'm going to do tonight. I got a feature to do, you know what I'm saying, right now, man, for independent, you know, film out in, you know, Europe or whatever. Not in this guy is a phenomenal filmmaker. And this is going to be a crazy movie out there, man, that I'm doing, you know, the sound part of the soundtrack on, man. And, you know, I've been just jumping on dudes' records and, you know, just, you know, doing shows, man, you know, whether it be in Spokane, whether it be in Memphis, which we have a show coming up soon in Memphis, you know what I'm saying? Jazzy Sensations, definitely is going down. So definitely shout out to all my people over there at the Soul Lounge out there too as well. My man's out there, Shank out there in Spokane, definitely.
Is your money still good? You still got a bag over there?
Hey man, I'm still out here. I'm grinding, man. I'm grinding.
Okay. Look, this Marty A. Johnson, you know I asked. Look, so you're already okay. Let's move on. Cause I'm about to say something. Mr. Brown, tell me again. Tell me.
All right,
you grinding,
Brody. We got a game called Either Or.
Yes.
And this is how I go, for example. All right, say I say Benz or Lambo. Which one you going with?
Shit, Lambo truck.
All right, so boom, that's how the game go.
Yeah.
All right, we got a few questions for you. Got a few either ors for you. So we're gonna
Get
start.
to know you more.
We're gonna start with number one, and we're gonna go with the new Compton or the old Compton.
Old Compton.
All right. Number two, Church's Chicken or Louis Burgers.
Louis Burgers.
There you go. Shout out to Louis Burgers.
Shout out to Louis Burger, them chili cheese fries. God damn. Niggas die for them motherfuckers in the city. Boy, get your shit lit up for that.
We gotta go to Louis Burgers, bro. Let's
Nigga,
go to
if you don't know, take
Louis.
your ass over there. It's on Bullets Road and Rosecrans right there, baby. Louis Burgers.
And we gotta slide through that.
Okay.
Definitely. Please do.
Let's go with number three. We got Walmart or the Compton Swap Meet.
Compton Swap Meets. It was a desecration for them to put the Walmart there, man. Them people do better than that. That was a Compton landmark, man. The Compton Swap Meet, man. How in the fuck you get rid of the Compton Swap Meet? I came home from the pen and looked over there, man. I damn near shed a tear. All my memories in there, all the tapes I bought. I bought DJ Quick first mixtape, man. I bought MC8 album over there, CPO. Man, come on, how you get rid of the Swap Meet, man? My first khakis, my first curl kit came up out of the Compton Swap Meet.
Not the first curl kit.
Not the first.
What? My first one in Silky, I bought it right there in the Compton Swap Meet. My first herringbone, I bought it at the Compton Swap Meet. I bought my Mama I Love You chain right there at the Compton Swap Meet.
Everything.
Compton Swap Meet. You got a lot of memories, man.
Yes.
Straight up. Number four, let's go to okay. Is respect earned or is respect given?
Respect is given, man, off the breakaway. You know, anything after that, then, you know, you lose respect after that, homie. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give you respect as a man off the breakaway. But you do anything other than that, that's when you lose it.
That part.
That part.
Y'all heard it. Let's go to number five. Out of town performances or performances in Compton?
I love going OT, man. I love being out of town, man. I love going to Atlanta. I love being in Memphis. I love going, you know what I'm saying, to Cleveland, Cincinnati, you know what I mean, Jacksonville, Florida. I love being in Miami,
Like
you know,
work.
Charleston, South Carolina, Charlotte. Definitely shout out to everybody in Durham. Shouts out to everybody in Raleigh. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to all y'all out there. I was just out there. So, man, I went to the soul food spot. Damn, I can't remember the spot. What was the spot name?
Where was you at?
Let's eat soul food. Shouts out. Let's eat, right?
That so I can go.
Huh?
What city was you in?
Let's eat soul food. Y'all got to go there. Oh my God. Man, motherfuckers cook in the South. Y'all cook out there, man. Motherfuckers cook in the South, man.
Yeah.
That's in Durham. That's in Durham. That's in Durham.
Man, motherfuckers burn,
No,
man.
that's in Durham.
We
Hell,
burned.
I'm in New York.
Burn,
I
homie.
burn.
We burned.
Yeah,
I mean, I got my skills from the South.
hey, if
but,
y'all
you know.
out there in Durham, y'all go through there, man. Y'all definitely go through there, man. I'm talking about, man, the woman is a phenomenal woman, lived in the streets, did everything, man. She a real queen, man, for real, man. And I mean, she blessed our spirits, man, with her food. You could just taste she had nothing but passion, and she put her all into it. So definitely, man, y'all got to stop through there, man. Definitely stop through
I've
there.
never been. I had to think.
But it said let's eat soul food, right?
That's in Durham.
Right. In Durham, right?
Yeah, I had to think.
Okay, definitely Durham. You know what I'm saying? Boss, it's on Carolina Street. Boss, where?
On Fayetteville Street.
Fayetteville Street.
I know where it's at.
Thank you.
I know where it's at.
Please go through there and support her, man. That woman is a phenomenal queen. Her and her family, they put their spirit, they put their love, they put everything in it. And when you eat it, you're going to taste it, and it's real. It's going to touch your spirit for real.
We're going to tell them Guerilla Black sent us over there. We're going to go over there and try.
Oh, yeah. Oh, definitely. Make sure you take your card now. Ain't shit free now. You got to bring your card. Bring your card or your cash. You know what I'm saying? That's a black business. You support Wendy's and all the rest of this shit. Go through there and spend some money now. Go spend some money.
I don't want no hookups.
Oh, yeah. Go spend it. Hey, it's worth spending your little old bag up in there. Drop a little old bag up in there. But that shit ain't never gas money. Just go ahead and drop it. You're going to be blessed. Well, exactly.
I'll tell you about that when we pull up in LA. Boss say, don't get Hollywood girl when I say we here on camera.
Oh man.
Because you know how she knows how I do.
Hey man, one thing you ain't gotta worry about, boy, boss lady ain't gonna cut. No, she ain't gonna cut her tongue, not one bit, man. She gonna spit it how it is, man. She ain't finna cut her motherfucking tongue for no motherfucking body, including myself. Believe that shit. I'm telling you what God love. Yeah.
Please your list, Mr. Rob. So our panelists can ask their questions so he can do our job. But we can talk to him. We can talk to him till 4 o'clock in the morning.
Hell yeah. Number 6, we can kick it with bro forever.
Right. And I ain't saying niggas, this for real.
Let's say playing instruments or rapping.
You know what, man? I love rapping, man. It's nothing like me picking up my pen, sitting down with my paper, man. And when I do, I get lost, man. I get lost. So the beat, I definitely need the beat. But just putting words, man, down and just sitting there, man, and just, it's nothing like rapping, man. It's a whole nother breed. It's a whole nother animal. It do something to me, man, spiritually. And I feel like, you know, I got a voice. So it's me communicating, man. It's me being able to speak to people. It's me being able to influence people.
There you go. I can feel that, bro. Let's go number 7. Let's go to some music. Let's go to Bobby Womack or Nat King Cole. Who you gonna throw in the joint first?
Bobby Womack, man. Bobby Womack. Oh my God, a woman gotta have it. Oh man. I work out to that song still to this day. Whoa, I still work out to Bobby Womack. I got Bobby Womack in a playlist, you know, when I'm buffing. And I get under that iron. You know what I'm saying? I remember I used to be on the weight pile on the yard and it'd be raining. I put on the oldies, homie. That Bobby Womack come on and I slide them 3 plates on that 315. Man, there's something spiritual about old Bobby, man. Bobby talk to you, homie.
Bobby talk to you straight up. Bobby talk to
you, homie. Bobby Womack, man. Definitely.
You make you feel it.
Exactly. That part.
We're gonna keep it in music one more time. How about let's go to Run DMC or LL Cool J?
Man, I love Run DMC, but LL Cool J, I need love, man. I was a little bitty boy. I used to call the motherfucker the LL Cool J hotline.
Yeah.
Man, my mama phone bill was $900.
bro.
Man, my mama must have whipped the skin up off my ass,
You
man.
probably got
Calling
your
LL
ass
Cool J
whooped.
hot line.
Oh,
Man, my ass was nice and warm, real warm. Cheeks
real.
warm, real
I
motherfucking
know.
warm behind that $900
You was
phone
back in the
bill.
ass whooping days like most of us.
Yeah,
What ass whooping?
got your
Man,
ass.
motherfucker
Oh,
beat your ass with barbed wire back then, boy.
Okay.
Listen here. Listen, man, whoop your ass.
I'm trying to tell you.
That's our either or. Before my ask the panelists, I'm sorry, before I let the panel ask their question, side note, like I said, you remind me of my brother. I do see the transformation on you, because my brother was 400 and like 80 something. My brother was close to 500, but now he's probably down to your side. I ain't trying to guess your weight, and he's down to like the
Right.
low threes now.
Right.
So what happened with your what happened? What's up with your transformation? What you been doing?
Well, it started in prison, man. After I was sentenced. And you know, my boy Preach, my homie, you know what I'm saying, my homie Fo Trey, he told me, he was like, look, homie, well, it was before him, I went to do a physical. In prison, when you do your intake, they do your AIDS tests and all of that. Yeah. And the doctor, he put me on the scale and I weighed 473 pounds. And he said, you're going to die. Don't worry about it. You're going to die, big boy. You're going to die. You're going to die.
Wow.
The way he said it, no one had ever said it that way to me. And a light bulb went off in my head. And I said, fuck that shit. I said, fuck this shit. And so when I went to the cell, I told a homie, and he said, look, homie, you finna do a lot of time. This is my fourth bid, homie. And I've seen a lot of dudes die in here, homie. And, if something was to go up, if the yard go up or whatever, you got to be war ready. And so, from there, every day, I would walk 22 laps on the tier, which equivalated to a mile. So the homies would want to run 100 stairs. And so then when I started walking 44 laps, then the homies was like, nigga, you need to run 10 stairs with us. Run 10 stairs. And I'm like, well, shit, yeah, it's nothing. But I'm thinking it's nothing, but nigga, I'm a 473 pound dude trying to run up a flight of stairs and then touch the wall. And they all behind me waiting for me to run back down. So when I touch the wall again, they line back up behind me and run my big ass back up that motherfucker. And then get back up there and run your big ass back down. And I gave away all of the snacks and fun packs up in my locker. And from there, by the time I hit the yard, they had a machine there. And so I started getting on the stair stepper. And then I jumped in a car. And when I jumped in the car, everybody in there was lifting 400 some pounds or whatever not. So shit, I just got stronger. I could barely lift a plate. Then I started hitting 225, 275, 315, 365, 400, just start getting stronger and stronger. So it, in prison, that's one of the greatest ways to remove stress. And, from there, you got homies who doing, burpees, then you got homies who running. So I always had somebody to work out with, and I would work out 3 times a day in the pen. So, so whenever any situation arises, I was physically ready.
No, bro, for real. Congratulations on that, for real. Because, like I said, I see my brother, hell, and my sister, and they just look at my little skinny ass mad at me because I ate more than them. They'd be mad at me.
Yeah, everybody metabolism don't work the same. You could probably run through 5 cheeseburgers and you good. You shit that shit right on out. But shit, nigga like me eat 5 cheeseburgers and I'm 10 pounds heavier. So, I mean, my metabolism just can't take it. We all different. Genetically, we may look the same, but genetically, our makeup and the way that our body works is different. Each human being, that's just our genetic imprint. That's the beautiful thing, So, you able to eat, you can eat a whole piece of shit. I eat a whole piece of, you know what I'm saying? I'm 10 pounds heavier. So still to this day, man, I go to the gym every morning. I do 45 minutes of cardio and push-ups. Then I ended up going to the weight bench, sliding them plates on there. Then I end up doing my back. I do everything with push-ups. So, yeah.
No, congratulations for real. Because we need you here, King. We definitely do. Let me ask this young in here. Lavelle, do you know who he is? Let me. Do I need to give him? Do I need to send you my notes? Because I didn't use my notes today.
I'm very familiar. Like, man, salute to you, bro.
Most definitely.
My first question was going to be about that video game they put you in, but I had a better one. You almost have the honor of playing Biggie for Notorious. In like that situation, like.
I mean, I was encouraged by a few people to go, and do the reading for it. And so I ended up doing the reading for it. And, they went in a different direction, but, they gave me the opportunity to do the reading for it.
Dope.
Look, all they're gonna be creative, man. You should act about the video game. Everyone acting about Biggie. You gotta be creative. But
about the thing, this movie, because a lot of people didn't even know that he almost was in there. So
right.
When you Google him, they always talk about that and the other thing. I don't want to but thank you for asking. You know I fuck with you, Lavelle. Hi, Charlene. Right. That's the one over there with no background.
Whatever. How you doing?
Hello, how you doing, Queen?
On this show, Marty always says that great music has no expiration date.
Correct.
And Compton, that's my shit. Okay.
Thank you.
I love that song. How was it working with Beanie Man?
I mean, again, earlier I had said it, and so he ended up recording his verse there in Jamaica, but I had ended up doing multiple shows with Beanie Man, and Beanie Man is this artist that has so much talent and a fascinating person, an individual, man. Whenever you be around him, man, he just has this huge spirit and charisma about himself. So I'll never forget, we did a show in front of about 75,000 out there in Jamaica. And I mean, literally when we came from the tent, I didn't realize how huge the show was. And when he hit that stage, his energy was just so amazing. And the crowd was just so enthused. The gunshots must have rang for almost the first minute. My wife jumped off the stage. All I see is her weave look like a parachute. She thought they were shooting at me. Shit, they shooting in the air rejoicing. And, there they really shoot real guns. Really? So, I mean, my wife jumped off a 10-foot stage. I sent my brother to go pick. I'm like, man, go get Sean, shit. So, because she thought they were shooting at me. And so, I mean, they shot for so long that the feedback from the gunshots was coming back into the system. And so once they stopped shooting, we had to start the song over almost 3 times. I received so much love in Jamaica, man, and shouts out to everybody in Kingston, the Grill, Montego Bay. I mean, they always showed me so much love every time I went there. To be able to work with Beanie Man and his energy, and to be able to do the video with them. I remember that day, man, vividly. We were in Compton. We was in, throughout the Hoovers. We was in the East Coast. We was in everybody hood riding around, and Beanie Man was just jumping out. They rolling splits for him, man, in South Central and smoking weed with Beanie. He in the middle of the hood. He don't even know where the fuck he at, but his spirit, he had a spirit his spirit is so real that dudes just embraced him. He was just, because when you go to Kingston, everybody got their pistol in their hand. They walk around with their gun in their hand like it's a cell phone. So, I mean, he wasn't afraid of anything. And I mean, just to be around an individual like that and someone so legendary and so creative and so musically inclined, and, just to be able to work with a talent like that and just to be around him and his personality is something that I'll never forget in my entire life.
Thank you.
Nice. Again, salute to Beanie Man. Yes. Okay, B, you loving it because this is right up your lane, huh?
Yeah, I don't really have a lot of questions and my voice is a little, but welcome home, King. Stay on track.
Thank you, Queen. Thank you, Queen. Definitely. Thank you, Queen.
Without a pair, there's nothing, and y'all combined, y'all doing it.
Definitely. Thank you, Queen.
We'll run past. Trust.
Definitely. We sure will. We definitely will.
I like that message you gave him. I really did. Look, last thing I do for us, because we don't discriminate, you gotta put you in the mix too. You gotta do a drop for the show so I can put you in our Hall of Fame with everyone else. So I can put you in the mix.
Videos off, Charlene Lavelle.
With me and my co-host. Remember, I'm Marty. Tell me your name, Mr. Hall.
Official Raleigh boy.
Tell him what to say, please.
All right, Black, this is what we're gonna do. Like, just give a drop like this Guerilla Black. I'm rocking with the Marty A. Johnson show with Marty and Official Raleigh boy.
Okay.
That's it.
Put it in your twist.
So wait a minute. Let's make sure. Official A Rally Boy and Marty A. Johnson, right?
Just official Raleigh boy.
Official Rally Boy.
Like Raleigh, North Carolina.
Raleigh beside Durham.
Okay. All right. Official Rally Boy. And okay. All right.
It's Guerilla Black, Marty A. Johnson show.
With official Raleigh boy.
With official Raleigh boy.
All right. Let's do it.
Whatever you want to say.
Ready? It's your boy Guerilla Black. Y'all already know Compton in the building. You know who I'm rocking with. The official Marty A. Johnson show with my boy Marty Johnson and the official
No. I'm Marty, and that's official Raleigh boy.
So look,
I split it up though. If you
my fault. Let me shut the hell up.
All right. Don't worry. We're gonna do it again though. No problem. You ready?
Please go ahead.
It's your boy Guerilla Black. Compton up in the building. You know who I'm rocking with. The official. Wait, oh shit, I fucked up. Don't trip. The liquor getting me. Don't even trip. So, yeah, but let's do it again. It's your boy Guerilla Black. Compton up in the building. You know I'm on the Marty A. Johnson show with my boy Marty A. Johnson and my boy official Raleigh boy. Y'all already know how we do this shit. Let's do it.
I like it.
I like that. Perfect.
That was a raw. That's raw. I like that.
That's good. All right, panel, y'all can come back on. When's the music coming up? You doing features? Who's in the back? Do we know the person? Do you need to swing your phone around so we can get an exclusive? Is it someone that we know?
Well, right now, I'm doing a feature tonight for a soundtrack that I was telling you about earlier. What is the film called again? It is for a film.
It's me, Marty.
It's Boss Lady. I gotta ask Boss Lady.
Hey, Boss Lady.
Girl, you always working.
It's Boss Lady.
Hey,
you always
working.
So she always working. She over here working the phone. She got the phones roll. She got the phones going right now. She
knows. I'm like, flip the camera around. I need to see.
Yeah. She got the phones going. She over here talking to the engineer. She doing 5 things at one damn time. So don't worry about it. But definitely, we're doing a feature for that soundtrack that they have, and it's coming. And I think she's going to be sending it to you, from my understanding.
Perfect.
The film that we're doing the soundtrack for. I've been just jumping on everybody's shit, man. Doing whatever shows pop up, man. Whatever. Le Creme. I'm doing the feature with Le Creme, and it's for a movie. She's sending you over more. Le Creme. He's a big artist out there. You know what I'm saying, in France. And the boy is really doing a lot, man. And he's blowing up out there right now. International money.
That's where the money's at.
Money. Oh yeah.
You have your passport.
Hey, well, right now I'm working with, my probation,
You still on me. How long you on paper still?
I'm on paperwork for 5 years. I got a 5-year tail on me. You know what I'm saying?
That's okay. We're gonna have to make some. We're verbal. We have to make something happen. So Marty Fitzgerald can help out with some way. So we're gonna talk about that later.
Okay.
I got look. Now, both of you know, I got some artists I can work some magic too now. I'm all about my business.
Hey man, listen. I'm open to work with anybody and everybody.
I give you heavy hitters. I give you unknowns. Look, real talk. There's a girl and a guy. I'm telling you this now. When I say dope, I'm gonna give you the 89% cosign. Young girl. She changed it up. She's very consistent. She's from New York. I know her manager personally. I don't co-sign too many people. So
yeah. So I'm with it. Hey, listen. You hook it up. You put it together. You get in contact with Boss Lady. They send the track. It's nothing. We will track it. We will rock it. I put it together, man, Marty.
Look,
you know what I'm saying?
I know one Grammy-winning artist. I try to make the contact, and bro tried to steal it, and I have to have a problem with him. I ain't saying no name. And me and him have to have a conversation. He fucking up my brand, but I don't think I like that.
Exactly. Listen, man. I'm open, man, to work with anybody and everybody, man.
I got a good spitter too. Look, matter of fact, I'm gonna see you in June when we come to Vegas. I'm gonna have it's 3 hours still, right, from there to LA.
Right. It's only 3 hours out there from definitely.
I'm on vacation, so I might just fly in.
Well, shit, you flying in, that's way more than 3 hours. Where you from? Where you at right now?
No, when I'm in Vegas, I can fly to LA. That's only 30 minutes.
Yeah, that's a 2 hour flight. That's that's less than an hour, pretty much. Shit, that's
45 minutes.
if that. Yeah, so you'll be able to get here.
We'll talk. No, it's,
please,
it's
man.
under a month.
But, man, anything that you got going on, man, Marty,
The movie is called A Revenge
wait.
to Take.
The movie is called A Revenge to Take, and so definitely that's what we're doing with the French artist Le Creme, and it's coming out real soon, and hopefully I can get my passport and everything and go over there and to the Cannes Film Festival and go over there and do some shows, man, and rock it out. But Marty, I'm open to anything.
I heard you
and
grinding,
everything.
so I know what that means. So look,
I'm grinding.
Bro, I can talk to you to 4 o'clock in the morning real quick. Shout out to everyone on lockdown, on the feds and everything else, because y'all folks me hard on YouTube. Just for y'all, I'm posting this tonight on YouTube. I already got it queued up and ready, so stop asking me. So you don't have to wait for Guerilla Black. I'm posting this tonight. So salute to everyone on lockdown, the fellas and the ladies. I got him here.
Definitely,
so
man.
Welcome.
Definitely. Salute everybody, man. All my soldiers, man, behind that wall, man. Keep your head up, man. You coming home, man.
Y'all put money on their books too.
Yeah, hey,
family.
do that. Go put some money. Your loved one, your family member, your homeboy. Hey, homie, it's a different life behind that wall, man. So you may not be able to see him. You may not be able to pick up the phone every time, but you sending that little old piece of change, homie. That shit mean a lot to a nigga, because when he able to go buy that stove shit, he gonna have you in his heart and in his memory, because he right there, homie. He ain't got no other way to get it. He there, homie. He in the middle of the war, homie. So please, look out for your loved ones, man. Do whatever you can for them.
$25 go a long way, people.
Hey, man, please, whatever it is, man. Just look out, man. Being in there, man, it's a whole different world than this world out here, and I'm still reacclimating myself to this whole thing, but freedom is when you lose your liberty, it's serious, homie. That shit's so serious. And so shouts out to everybody that's behind them walls in the federal, in BOP custody, the Bureau of Prisons, everybody in the state custodies. Man, definitely, man. And keep soldiering and keep your head up, man, and keep your hope high, man, period. It's coming, man. I'm a true testament of that, homie. I'm a true testament. I ain't talking this. I'm walking this, and I done been where you standing at right now behind that barbed wire. You can't even see the sky, so much goddamn barbed wire. You know what I'm saying? You happy to see a motherfucking bird if it fly over. So I know what it is when they put your ass somewhere in the mountains or in the middle of the desert and nowhere. I know what that shit feel like. You know what I'm saying? I know what it feel like. I know what that shit feel like right now. So definitely shouts out to all y'all out there. And I fuck with y'all for real. And I know what's in your spirit, and I know what's in your heart. And you know what I'm saying? God love you. Allah love you. So Jesus love you. So it is what it is, man. Period.
Look, on that note, we're going to have to tell Guerilla Black good night, because I can talk to him 4 o'clock. When I see him, I'm going to have a problem with him, because when I see him in LA, he's going to make me come out of retirement and smoke some legal substance when I get there and sit down and have a sit down. Bro, I appreciate you. Girl, I don't know, boss say, girl, I love you. And I definitely appreciate that.
I love you more, Marty.
I will see you.
I love you more.
And that's from the heart. I will see y'all soon, and send that stuff to me ASAP. Otherwise, I'm gonna be pissed with you.
She said she gonna send it over ASAP, and Marty, anything and everything, man, definitely that you got going, man. And anybody you want me to jump on a record with, definitely, man. Go ahead, contact them. Hey, it ain't nothing for me. I'm gonna pick up this pen and this pad and go to work, man. We ain't got nothing but time and opportunity. So let's do it.
Yeah.
That's what's
All right,
up,
bro. Y'all say goodnight to Guerilla Black, and follow him on everything. Now, social media, what is it?
At official Guerilla Black. At official Guerilla Black. Go to at official and go look at all my music, my new music. I just dropped 3 songs. I'm finna drop 3 more. We're mixing them tonight. I'm gonna keep dropping. I'm gonna keep dropping, and I'm gonna keep dropping. I'm home now, so we back to work. Me and the boss lady. You already know what it is. Shit, you know what it is.
Yeah, peace to them. Y'all tell him good night. So peace, King. We definitely see you next month.
Thank you again, Marty. I thank you, official Rally Boy. I thank y'all, man. I thank both of y'all, man. Definitely, man, for having me on here, man. I really appreciate y'all, and I appreciate the platform, man, that y'all putting out here, man, for the old artists and the new artists to be able to speak to the people, man, in a real way.
This is real talk here. Good night, bro.
Thank y'all. Good night. Good night.
Good night, bro. So,
wow, that was great.
I think look, I'm sorry, Allure, you gotta take a couple notches down, because he knocked this out the park.
He did.
But this real talk here. This is street talk Real talk. See, if you're from,
Right.
see, y'all, this is the Marty from New London. See, I'm from that hood life. See, I can relate to all that shit.
So can I, from Brooklyn.
Charlene,
all day.
do you know about this life, Charlene?
I sure don't. No, no.
That's a good thing, Charlene. Believe
It's a
me.
good thing.
It is.
I'm just
That's
Lavelle,
what I know.
Lavelle, did you enjoy him, Lavelle?
This is epic, man. This is like, I didn't even, like, it just kept going. Like, you didn't want him to leave. Like, it happened so fast, 2 hours already. Like,
it's so real. He's just so real, and I love it.
we never had that type of dialogue. Like, what he was
You kept
talking.
on talking to him.
Yes, his positive outlook on things is just amazing. I love that.
No,
He got a story though. He got a story. He got a story. He got more. He got more, y'all. He got a big story.
Yeah, he got a big story.
He just did
He
8
got a real
years.
queen behind him.
He just did 8 years in the pen, man. So he got a lot of things. He got a lot
Well,
of things.
you see how I got that? I didn't want to talk about that because I'm from the street. You gotta do what you gotta do. See, that's when you're good at. That's when we're good at our craft. We didn't have to talk about that because we from the street. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Right.
I want to even out this panel. I'm gonna let Jeremy in. So I still want to tap in. Lavelle, did you enjoy yourself?
I over enjoyed myself. Guerilla Black heavily slept on. Like,
I'm posting this tonight.
let's get it.
Tonight at midnight.
Yeah.
So look now. Okay, let me do a quick promo. Do your promo real quick because I gotta post this right now. Fish Rob Boy, this is about the YouTube page.
I'm about to go.
Okay, Grandpa.
It's 9 o'clock.
Old as hell.
Okay, let me switch it. Hold on, let me switch you. I'm switching us around. Hold on.
I'm tired as hell. About to go to sleep.
Ooh, where you at? You in the back cave or you in an undisclosed location? He's at an undisclosed location. I know where he's at though.
Who you talking about, bro?
JD. Oh.
Me. Y'all in an undisclosed location, y'all. Y'all can't find me. Everybody, yo.
Let's do our promo real quick. I do want to tap in because Jerry sent me like 4 albums. I said, Jerry, am I playing all your albums?
Play 2 of
King
them.
Jada Blunkman.
Since he's so much willing, play 2 of them, man.
Picture on, but guess what? Don't forget, we are going to Vegas. Fisher All Boy is coming to Vegas on the second leg of it. Then July, we are going to be in Atlanta. Fisher, are you going to Connecticut when we go?
Yeah, I'm going.
Oof.
I better go to Connecticut, bro. You know I don't play about Connecticut, man.
Like he lived there.
I live there, yo. That's my second. That's my third. That's my third, fourth. That's my third home. Man. My third home.
Again, shout out to Guerilla Black. But yeah, shout out to Connecticut. But
Shout out to Guerilla Black.
But the crazy. Robert, guess what? Let me. Hey, Jeremy, guess what?
What's up, fam?
So why is it? Did a lot of people from Connecticut hit me up? And why?
JD, what up?
What's up, fam?
Why all the people I knew, mutual friend is that one down there, Antoine. A1, they boom sound artists now.
Is that right?
What you doing for listening, my people from Connecticut? You got side deals going on. I got the real deal on you. Jim, where invoices are you giving people, Lavelle?
I ain't anybody nothing. I don't know what you talking about, just like friends.
Tyler's one, Clara K's one. He said, "Oh, Marty, what's going on with your boy?" Because I said he got little side deals going on. Let me make sure I got my Cash App phone, so I can give Fisher Rob Boy his cut too. Goodness gracious!
Oh, JD, some shit.
It's Marty A. Johnson #2. Goodness gracious!
You said Claire, and who else? The other person said.
You know who I'm talking about. You act like you don't know. I said
Claire.
I said
I don't know who you're talking about.
I said Tyler. I said, how we know Tyler? Because I know his mama. Because his mama and I went to school together. She has a young son, and I was like, I said, how you know him? He's that boom set. We're gonna talk on the after show.
Y'all around.
Going on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Boy.
Tighten up, Lavelle. Tighten up over there. What you got going on?
I don't know what you're talking about, Mario. You gotta talk about this later. You talk about it later.
Right now. They told me you got side deals going on. I said, what you got going on? What's your boy? But I don't know. Hi, King. Hi, King J. You send me your whole album. You know I can't do that. Jeremy, what city are you in? Atlanta, Georgia?
Yes, sir. That'll be me.
Are you still coming to Vegas, or you got obligations too? You booked.
Man, I just had my birthday yesterday. I'm on everything.
Happy
birthday,
my people.
Happy
Appreciate
birthday, JD, and thank you.
Love. Thank you so much. You remember that? It's just been a blessing to grow older. You feel me? So I'm taking it day by day.
I know that's right.
You know that.
Feel good though. What's up though, my peoples? How y'all doing today?
We need a reality check. That's the first record. Let's get into it and tap in for a few minutes.
Let's do it.
Reality check.
If you don't like it, cut it.
When Ohio and Florida meet, it's King J the Blunt Man and True Keys. Reality check. We at your next. Yeah. Growing up, I always wanted shit, but that don't mean I had it. Mama always had a job and shit. She tried to make shit happen. My niggas had the dopest shit. It turned me to a savage. I was so done with that open shit. It's time to work my magic. Growing up, I always wanted shit, but that don't mean I had it. Mama always had a job and shit. She tried to make shit happen. My niggas had the dopest shit. It turned me to a savage. I was so done with that open shit. It's time to work my magic. Coming up, I wanted nice things, but I ain't had a change. The struggle still breaking niggas down.
Chris Robert, what is this?
Oh
Chris
no,
Robert, what is that?
Next.
Everybody,
Go to the next one. Go to the next one.
I didn't hear what he was saying.
I need. Don't put me to sleep now. Don't put me to sleep now.
You showing your age today.
Probably had a long day. You had a long day?
Yeah.
We all had long days.
Yeah. Y'all ready to go to sleep too, ain't
today?
B, I'm going to the next record.
Yes.
Next.
Are you convinced? Are you convinced? Are you convinced? Let me hear you say. And nobody can read my mind. I love the way you touch my body. I'm not convinced. Just take me away from this crazy world. I'm not convinced.
Hell no.
You don't like it? I don't care.
I like it, Charlotte. I'm not even.
Let me hear it one time. Let me hear it. Hold on. Let me hear it one time. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. Let me listen.
Lavelle, you convinced?
I like certain parts of the song, but I want though. You drunk away.
I like it a little bit, man. I like it. I like
Jeremy,
it smooth.
well, JD the Barber, were you convinced? Did you like that?
Yeah, I like it, man. You know, I like the little reggae vibe, you know what I'm saying? On the island with it.
Lavelle, is that growing on you? Did you like it?
You know, crazy. It actually is at this point. It's drilling. Look, when she hits that part in the hook, it's undeniable. I love Charlene's voice, like I said, but
are you convinced?
I'm not convinced.
I'm not.
It is me. That's what he's talking about, right?
You're not convinced either, but okay, nah.
Okay.
I know it's you now.
Okay.
I listen to it a lot. I know it's you. I kind of heard your voice in there.
I mean, am I convinced? Oh, absolutely. If it's her, that it's her, I'm convinced. Yeah, I thought you meant like, dude, am I like I love her the song.
What I'm doing right now for this tap in, I just want to give artists like popular records like reminders of stuff that we're looking for. Okay, some womp womp. I'm gonna say what we're looking for and what we're not looking for. The first, y'all got me. The first joint I just played by King J the Bluntman. He's a friend of the virtual show. Bro, I wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling it. The girl who he just played, it was cute for the ladies. It was cute. I don't know. B, are you convinced?
What?
But no, but I'm gonna give people reminders what we're looking for. I mean, it was nice. But Lavelle, not Lavelle, yeah, Lavelle. We
Yeah.
want stuff that's universal, stuff that everyone's gonna like. You know what I mean? I want something that everyone's gonna like, oh shit, like one of my favorites. One of my personal favorites.
Oh Lord.
Everybody loves this. I haven't played it in a month.
It's bulletproof.
Only 1 minute.
I can see you falling in love. Picture me going deep and you taking it off. You just my speed and I got what you want. I ain't falling back till you falling in love. I can see you falling in love. Picture me going deep and you taking it off. You just my speed and I got what you want. I ain't falling back till you falling in love. Yeah.
Girl, take it off. I'm smashing tonight.
When you come through, show me how.
You smashing tonight.
Have me wanting you. Love it how you hurt your back so crazy. When you in a split, girl, you
JD, you like this?
got a nigga calling you my baby. Yeah, let me know what you want while I'm in it.
V, you like this, don't you?
I know it's fun, but it's real, yeah. When you want a dick, girl, you ain't lace. You ain't get 2 piece, girl, you ain't. More than a late night, you my baby. I can see you falling in love. Picture me going deep and you taking it off. You just my speed and I got what you want. I ain't falling back till you falling in love. I can see you falling in love. Picture me going deep and you taking it off. You just my speed and I got what you want. I ain't falling back till you falling in love.
Yeah. See, stuff like that. We're looking for that's gonna catch us. We want stuff that's gonna to catch us. And I gotta tell y'all something too. You remember when we played this? When we played this?
Yes.
Babyface. Old school. Come on, Babyface. I know the words. Y'all know the words. Sing along. I'm Antoine.
I'm looking at you. You stole my heart. You are all that I anticipated. I wanted you. Every part. So I knew life would be complicated. I was start to touch, but you wouldn't let it. 'Cause I never seemed to be the right time. I started to get up, down to the limit. But then you changed your mind. We became
That's the move right there, Marty.
That was nice. That was really nice, Babyface. I actually like that. Mr. Rod Boy, tell him. Mr. Rod Boy, tell him.
What's that?
Y'all hear me?
Tell him what?
Babyface will be here next week.
Oh shit.
Oh.
But maybe
bomb on him.
maybe if I don't ask him about A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, X, J, and Y.
Well, he ain't coming in, is he?
I said, no, Kenny. Thanks, but no thanks.
Mm,
He wants to come on.
that's lit. I know he be watching.
Hi, Kenny. Kenny said you can ask me about A, B, C. You can't ask me about L, M for Murphy, N for Nicole. You can't ask me for basically I only ask me and Fisher Rock only asked 5 questions. I said, Kenny, I'll wait till the album drops, Kenny. Then you really have to make your rounds. He has to wait. He has to open up more.
He's not.
Well, I'm not either. I'm stubborn too.
And we're all about the
I
conversation.
heard him say once before, like a lot of things he buried out of his heart. He buried. I don't know how he put it, but I know He said he just don't like speaking about a lot of things because it brings up a very bad taste. I'm like, I hear that.
Okay.
Everybody got their preference, you know.
Okay, them days are over. Sade does interviews now. Sade used to be so minute and didn't want to talk. Let the music play. Girl, them days are over. You gotta get out there and talk.
Yes.
Them days are over.
Right.
But Babyface, thank you for support. I played your record, so I guess I respect my elders, but it's still the Marty A. Johnson with Fisher Rod Boy. Respect our platform too. Bye. Who's next? That part. So Fisher Rod Boy, nothing from the factory, nothing from Shopping Bag. Izzy that we can close out at 9:30 with. I know Lavelle got plenty.
Shoot, all the heat rocks, no heat rocks tonight. You know, this is.
They didn't cash up you?
Man, we're gonna talk about that after the show. I can't.
You know I'm being shady today with him.
Yeah, we won't talk about it.
Okay.
Yeah,
yeah.
What she sent you last week, but
where's Izzy at? Is she working? Yeah. Didn't you say she did 3 records?
She sent you one last week, but I don't have it in this phone. I can't.
I'll wait. Are you black? Are you unblocked now or no?
Me?
Yeah, you're on your own page now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, that's good.
Yeah, I shared it. Yeah, I'm back.
Nice.
We had to email him. I was like, "What the hell did I do?"
Bitch, Robert, which dates? Bitch, Robert, you remember what's going on YouTube tonight, right? You remember what's going on YouTube? Why getting on the record together?
Yeah, you got.
These are the ones that me and Bitch Robert. This is definitely going up tonight. This is too. We're cranking these out hard because we got some very, 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 very important meetings coming up. We can get that.
Great.
5 numbers and up. That's just to have a conversation. When the big deal is 6 and up. But anyhow, Fisher, you remember the ones that we talked about that we're getting out real quick? We gotta start cranking them out on YouTube.
Yeah.
Tell them that's going up tonight.
Guerilla Black going out.
Mm-hmm.
Allure going out.
Mm-hmm.
And who else?
Taj is already up. I'm gonna repost. I'm gonna post the flyer up. Thank you, Lavelle, for doing the video. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Tonight also is gonna be remember Troy Oliver when we did that? That's going up tonight. Good OG talk. And him, I'm going up because he is coming back. Let me go ahead and put Sean Garrett up tonight where he be mad at me.
Okay.
Bring Sean.
That's the one with Sean and Tabitha on. Remember at the same time when Tabitha was asleep?
Oh yeah.
So they're actually going up tonight at midnight. So please follow us at Marty A. Johnson Show. I'm actually going to put the flyer up. Jeremy, what's going on? You on the transformation of I see you losing weight. And that's not shady. I just see transformation. You eating salads.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to switch over, you know what I'm saying? Do a little, growing older now. Gotta take care of the body.
Yes.
Baby girl ain't giving you fish and grits and home cooking and all that.
Right, there you go. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta go out and go get it. But all is well though, you know what I'm saying? I can't complain. Like just enjoyed my beautiful birthday yesterday, like I said. Had a good little vibes, come over, have a little get together, but I'm ready for Vegas.
I know that's right.
I'm ready for both trips.
Hey, I'm ready for everything.
Okay, let me play Izzy. I'm gonna play Izzy last because I got 2 more joints to play. I'm gonna play oh my goodness, what is your name?
And we begin to rock.
I like that. Their name is Casanova.
Casanova.
That's what I said, Casanova, called Keep Going. Okay, I'm gonna keep going, play the next one if it ain't hot. I'm shady. Who's next? I'm not liking it. Who's next?
VBS on a beat.
fresh. Rover supercharged like a Tesla. Get the chicken stacked like Tetris. Taking pictures so we get the mess. Being broke, I had to hear the stress. I ain't had no choice, bro. I ain't check up. Put up on his neck, I ain't letting up. I ain't talking yoga, high stress on. This a straight drop, these niggas stepped on. That nigga just a freaking hater.
Cut it!
Let me get the hook. Let me see if the hook is all right. Let's see if the hook is all right. That's the hook.
I don't need no suit and tie. They no rover handle business. Exotic in rotation. Gotta stay high like a flight attendant.
Oh, no.
Smoke clears up.
No.
Jeremy DeBose, what are you doing? Looking for a moment over there? Sit your ass down somewhere like a 6-year-old. That's like me telling my baby. Sit your little tail down.
Listen, you know that ain't it. I don't know why it took you that long to turn that off, man. I wouldn't even give that that playing time.
That was horrible.
Is it?
That was a good try.
Charlene, do you remember Mally Evans? He get a little stuffy sometimes. He's a cool person. I mean, but sometimes he gets a little stuffy sometimes, a little uptight. He's good people's though. He has a new joint. That's the one remember he did the Saturday, the little Jamaican vibe. Do you remember the guy did Saturday?
Yeah, I like that.
I remember that.
He got a new one called Outside.
Oh, okay. All right, Mally,
That's
bring
what
it.
I'm trying to do. Outside.
Bring it.
Is the world open yet? No.
I will say it is.
Outside.
LL3.
Ain't nobody safe. My mama on my grave, you can put it in their face. Just get that come outside. Niggas know me stepping night and day. God know I'm stepping out and late until it hurts and ain't no mercy.
B, where's your scissors?
Church of my twisters that was downright.
This is a cover beat, by the way.
I'm staying inside. I don't want to go outside. You don't want to go outside.
Fish Rolly Boy. What is this?
Can you feel my knees? Time to fucking up in the streets.
Where's the hook at?
It's a cover song because this song is a cover track.
Gotta need a second change. No one did a life, but sometimes I do the devil thing. Lost a couple of my partners, so I'm sliding on heavy. Chuck one of them niggas when I kill him, call a reverie. Cause no weapon for.
Fish Robert, why are you being nice today?
A nice cover though.
Where?
His voice is amazing. I
mean, he can sing.
Amazing. Everyone is not amazing, Charlene.
No, everyone is not amazing, but when I say they're amazing to me. And to me, he has an amazing voice.
No, he does have a voice.
This don't go with him.
Just like that. It's not the right track.
Right.
His voice is yeah.
Yeah, he's strenuous. He's straining, but he trying to keep up, but he almost kept up.
I think
need to do it again.
I think it's one of those again. A dope artist. He's doing a favor for his big brother or his cousins and them singing for them on a record. Hey, Malachi, sing this for me. Okay, bro. Even though he don't like, he's trying to do a favor.
So that's what it sounded like.
That's exactly what it sounds like to me.
Marty, you got a point because this beat is already being done over and over as a cover, like Coily Roy or wherever her name is.
That's what I said. I was like, he's doing a favor for someone. Now, who's next? I'm gonna play two more. Then I'll close out with Izzy. Or I'll close out with Laura. One of the two. I want to hear Laura.
Hey.
Let's hear them now.
Huh?
Let's hear Laura now. They were wonderful. They were on YouTube right now.
I do. Hey. I
do. Jeremy, you like this?
I do. I do.
Lavelle, you know what boy I don't like?
You don't like the
Lip sing if you know it.
Ain't no shame in this boy playing, but saying she ain't worth your time. I'm here claiming it, I'm here famous. You ain't never had a love like mine. I ain't never played the back, no. I ain't never been number two.
Everybody like this?
Let's make this right. I can't go on another night without making sure you'll be here.
Sing, girls.
She don't love you like I do. She never holds it down like I do. And I can't justify when I know I'm the one who's right. She never touch you quite like I do. She don't keep it real like I do. And I can't let it go when we both know.
I do.
I do.
I love you, girl.
No, she don't love you like I do. I've been here keeping right. I've been here every night. Boy, you must have liked.
They're New Yorkers.
Thinking I'ma just let some new girl come in here and take what's mine. I can't let that slide. I'm the one that's down to ride. Boy, you're coming with me tonight. I can't go another day without making sure you will be here. She don't love you like I do. She don't hold it down. And I can't justify when I know I'm the one who's right. She'll never touch you quite. She don't keep it real. And I can't let it go.
You know I don't like this part.
What I do, and that's a fact. We go together well and we make a perfect.
I'm gonna make me some Kool-Aid.
How you just let this go? I was seeing through the thick and thin, the highs and lows, a huge blow. Seeing you with this shit, I really miss how you hit, and I kiss your lips, a perfect fit. We had a lot of fun together, and your friends and your mom know she ain't no better, a love better. I'm telling you how I feel. I'm a Bronx chick, so you know I keep it real. Still is still. Let's just make it official, cause I'm all cried out and I'm over this issue, cause I miss you. And I know you feel the same way. Give for the hug, cause you know I'm here to stay. Not for long, cause soon I'll be up and gone. The Lord tell them how I feel with the rest of the song. She'll never hold it down. And I can't let it find. And I who knows I'm right. She never touch mine. She don't keep it real. And I can't let it go. You know she don't love you like I do. Like I do. Like I do. We both know. Love you. She don't love you like I do.
Shout out to the Lord. They are on our YouTube page with her, me, and Fisher Volleyball. With them, myself, and Fisher Volleyball, along with the panel. So please check them out. They are on Marty A. Johnson on YouTube. Also, subscribe. Fisher Volleyball, how can they follow you?
Follow me at Official Raleigh Boy BOI on all platforms.
Lavelle, are you gonna make it to any of our events? I know you're going to Vegas the second half with us, huh?
Absolutely, man. I can wait for that. That's coming. It's coming fast, man. Before you know it. Yeah, hell yeah.
B, what's next for Shopping Back Izzy? Why I get her? No, I'm gonna get you last. I'm gonna play. I'm gonna close out with Izzy. Charlene, are you back in the studio? Did you still working on that album? It's still not, the record is not done yet.
No, I started working on another R&B song.
Hey, you or someone else?
I'm excited about that. Huh?
For you or someone else?
It's me. You don't even
Charlene, let me ask you a question, Charlene. And I'm not putting you on.
Me.
Charlene, I hate to put you on the spot, but I'm gonna ask since I got into Antoine's business, since you don't think I'm just getting on him. How do you feel? Because I think you work with a lot of artists. Do they give you credit that you deserve? Some of the people? Do it piss you off?
Some do and some don't. It's like some do and some don't. I just go with the flow and I do what I gotta do. Slide on out and that's it. You know, one day someone will see the value within me. I just got to keep pushing, and that's what I'm doing.
Just keep pushing. I think the first half of our little trip is gonna be me. I think it's right now it's gonna be me, you, and Jeremy. I think this is gonna come the second round.
Yeah.
I can't come the first round. I'll tell you why.
We'll talk. So yeah, look, we'll be just fine. We're gonna hold it down for you. Look, the first round I think it's gonna be Jeremy, you still coming or you booked? You got clients.
I'm in there.
Look, we're going to the airport in Atlanta. Charlene said, "You think he's not gonna be there?" I said, "Oh, that boy would definitely not messing it." I said, "Just look in there. You're gonna see a dude with a bunch of hair, all over in that big ass promotional jacket."
He's like, that's him right there. I was like, "How the world did you know that was him?"
I said, "I know him. That's why." Okay, so let me close out with Izzy. But in the meantime, follow me on Marty A. Johnson on everything. We get to be last. Fisher Robert got his information.
I like a bitch, I'm spoiled and rotten. That shit is a fact. I see it, I want it, I call it, I got it. They say I'm a problem. On my way up, yeah, I came from the bottom. You're a bitch, but I'm too bougie, I'll never drink from the bottom. Sixty so with my pinky up, got a bad bitch, roll stinky up. Always hating, niggas too, keep a couple goons, keep thinking tough. I ain't me, I ain't never change. I'm pressure, that's heavy, that's hella weight. I make this shit levitate. I come through in the weather change. Yeah, I bring the sun out. Yeah, I bring the thugs out. Pretty bitch, but she bugged out. Top down, shaking ass with the gun out. If it's beef, don't shoot in the air. Is he go proof to make you this again? I don't care if you hate if she want. You can do you, but ain't doing it here. Love her is my side. Pack up, go bye-bye. My shit ain't bad, bitch. Pop up, mini skirt and thigh high. Pull the trigger and pull your nigga. Big bitch, she fully fit. Fully loaded, full of liquor. Couple shots and we ain't took a picture. I ain't never let nobody tell me what I couldn't have. Give me my respect, cut my check, and I'm good with that. And I don't want you mad, bitch, if I did you something I would've had.
Ooh, this is great.
She mad cause everything cut in half. Everything inside a honey hoe. You don't accept anything under that. I'm banging, bitch, I got the drummer pad. You take it there, it ain't no coming back. Izzy go thunderclap. I take it all, you won't get nothing back. Nigga, this mine. I'm up and I'm stuck. Only way I'm out is if I climb down. Oh, that's another do. I got this shit mapped. The plan is impeccable. Oh, I really rap. The talent incredible. Just know I was never the underdog. A bitch from the bottom, but run it all. Yeah, I cut his face and I cut him off. Teach a whole game with no summers off. You ain't coming right, you don't come at all. Got hitters, you don't want to get them involved. Pussy niggas get fucked. You pussy nigga. You ain't a boss, you a bookie nigga. Me and them ain't the same, so don't put me with them.
Yes. Yeah.
I like that.
The flow is patented.
Okay.
I actually like that. I like that. And didn't she close out with her name? It's Izzy.
Yes. You better know she.
Okay.
You better know.
I like how if I just play something to Izzy, I just let it play. Jerry, aka King J the Bluntman. Again, it's my fault once again because he sent me this long message. Sorry, bro, it's showtime. I'm still in show mode. Me and Fisher Robert, you know I tell it. He sent me a thing talking about, oh, it's old that I played the wrong way. It's old. He didn't send nothing. Then how I get it? Beat it, how I get it? It's something he sent a long time ago. Huh?
He sent it before, but it's in your right there. So.
Yeah, bro, we appreciate you rocking with us. It's still new to us because we don't remember it.
Yep.
Unless it's something like Falling in Love or Izzy or Like I Do. Give me something like that. I remember it. Or Tyree What's Poppin' was 13 years old. I'll play that right now. And everyone here be move your body side to side, all that stuff.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, so oh my goodness. Show me some love with a co-sign, and you know my music lit. That's what he just said. Bro, call me at the show.
Told him the same thing. I'm like, dude, stop texting. Call.
Stop texting me. So we got Lavelle here. Look, ladies, y'all remember last week when Lavelle had his friend here? I guess Lavelle got the memo. Don't bring your friend on again. Because
Marty,
okay.
Marty, look, I'm like, look, got a hungry kid, you know, doing his thing. Look, the night after the show, look, he texted me like, and shouts to Nick but he texted me like, what did I do? What was wrong? And I'm like, you're just not ready, bro. You're just not ready. He's like, but I just don't understand. Like, and it's like, whoever's for your artists watching, whenever you feel like, oh, Marty coming for you, you're just not ready. So, you know, he said next time he's gonna be ready.
You can You can be hungry, but don't forget to be humble.
He didn't even know what pool he was in. He was like, I didn't realize, bro. I didn't realize. Show didn't.
Fisher My Boy. Let's say this. Let's end the show on a high note. Fisher My Boy. You remember? I'm gonna end the show on a high note. Listen, artists. Listen very carefully. Once upon a time, there was two people. One was named Marty Anthony Johnson. He had a show called The Music Lounge. He met someone named Troy Hall, Fisher, aka Fisher My Boy, on a movie, Heavyweight on the Block. At the time, let's do something together. Well, let me finish off this little run here. Then fast forward 5 years later, he came into the first show on the Marty A. Johnson show. We looked at some old footage. The footage we talking about trees.
Wow.
We talking about some damn burning trees on the footage. I said, what the hell are we talking about? Some burning trees in studio.
Yo, we were crazy.
We talking about some burning trees.
Yeah, we
talking about some burning trees. And now we traveling on red carpets at BET Awards and stuff. Oh, also, besides the Fisher My Boy, once upon a time, there was I ain't gonna tell all his business because once upon a time, there's someone I knew named Jeremy DeBose in the yellow. He was going through some regrouping in life. He was basically going through transformation, getting his life together, moving, starting all over. I mean, one time we had a heart-to-heart, one-on-one. I had to get my tissue. I said, boy, I ain't picking your big ass up. Hold you crying up a storm. I'm here crying with you. No, we have private talk. I have private talks with everybody, including myself. I boo crying. But anyhow, he's coming to Vegas. He was in New York with us. He's going the first and second half of Vegas. Once upon a time, there was a girl named Charlene. She was driving an hour in studio. See, I'm telling part of the business now, but I always have more. Everyone here, I have more. I ain't gonna tell their personal business because I have personal conversation with everyone. Right. One upon a time, there was a girl named Charlene going through it, midlife crisis, and then Fisher Robert. Remember, she was going to the studio with us for like 9 months straight. And then she went on hiatus. Remember that? But now she's talking about sis and baby daddies and I'm about that live. And she was a church girl. Now she's on the road with us.
I still
am. Those are the main ones you got. Those are the main ones you got to watch.
Look at what just happened.
That part.
And then once upon a time, there was someone else I knew. We was calling her auntie. Now she's sis. Look, she moisturized. She said, I'm throwing these old auntie wigs in the trash. I gotta put the sis hair on.
No, I still got them, baby.
No, but now look, we meet her in New York and we having lobster tails and I love her because she treated me to clam chowder and everything.
Okay.
And I said, girl, I appreciate you.
Right.
I said, she said, this is on me. I said, girl, it's called each one, teach one. More. I said, girl, I appreciate you. This is on me. Go ahead and lay down in the embassy suites and lay your head down. Because she knew, she said, I already know Marty gonna take care of me. I already know we ain't gonna be no days in.
Yeah.
No, the moral of the story is you don't know who you're fucking with. Because once upon a time, there was someone fanning out named Antoine, him and his brother, off the Music Lounge. And then seriously. And then it took me 9 months to meet Lavelle because I ain't know what wave he was on. I want to make sure he was legit. At least I'm honest. Mm-hmm. So I met Lavelle, just myself. I was strapped just in case. No, but then anyhow, we talked. I ate all the French fries, and then but prior to that, he called the show for the first time. This show, Marty A. Johnson show with a Fisher My Boy. Guess what? I cussed him all the way out. Wow. Yeah. I did. I cussed him all the way out before he even came on the panel. Lavelle, if I'm lying, tell me.
For real, bro. I was so confused.
He's like, what happened? This ain't the Music Lounge. The night show. I'm like, bro, that show gone. It's me and the Fisher Rod Boy now. No, but the more of them stories I'm saying is Lavelle is coming with us on the BET Awards June the 20th. So that's why I tell artists, you know, play your position, and next thing you know, you might be on the road with us. So the more the story is, thank y'all for the support. If you fucks with us, we'll fucks with you. If not, keep on watching every Tuesday night. Follow me on Marty A. Johnson on everything. That's my spiel for the day. Fisher Rod Boy, how can they follow you?
Fisher Raleigh Boy on everything. BOI. Y'all get with the movement. Marty A. Johnson Show. We about to sign up out of here. Thank you for the panel for showing up. Thank you for the panel.
Yep. What's your Instagram, Viv?
She is his wife, Vivian Brathwaite on Facebook.
Jeremy.
Mine is JD Cuts, KUTZ, all platforms.
I'm quick to call somebody government, am I?
Yes.
Like I called again, I said, well, what's up with you and Jason? Jason. Look, don't make me. Charlene, what's yours?
Charlene F. Pridgeon on Facebook and Charlene_Monet on Instagram.
And Key Jane Bluntman, you know we fucked you, and I definitely appreciate it. When it's showtime, you know we had to get it in, but then after the show, we can chop it up for real. But during showtime, you know what time it is. And Lavelle, what's your Instagram so I can tell everyone by? So I can talk to y'all after the show for 4 minutes.
Boomsound_Lavelle, the personal, Boom Sound Factory. That's the team, man. Tap in.
Yeah.
Oh, side note, if Lavelle's asking out for money, let me and Fisher Rod Boy know, please. So I can get my cut. Good night, y'all. Bye.